lineups, this Adam Edstrom
is massive.
He's 6'6", 241 pounds. Are you kidding me? That'd be the guy.
They don't even have Matt Rempe up right now. Chris Knobloch had both. He said to us today, we were talking to him, he goes, Bob, I knew that. He said, I knew Edstrom was not going to be down in Hartford for long. He was going to be an NHL player.
He is a monster. But this is, to me, Bob, these are games that you look forward to as a fan. You got the Edmonton Oilers. They got Connor and Leon and Hyman and Bouchard and Ekholm. And the Rangers, Panarin and Fox and Trouba, Zibanejad, Kreider. I mean, these are two teams full of superstars. The beginning of the season, a lot of people had expectations. Maybe this would be the Stanley Cup Finals. The Oilers obviously haven't got off to the start they wanted, but the Rangers are a perennial Stanley Cup contender. They are a true test every time you play them, and it is a team that if you make a mistake, lines 1 through 3 especially, will make you pay. So you've got to have very good decision-making when the puck's on your stick.
There we go. Good decision-making from the Edmonton Oilers. More with Rob Brown and Brent Griffiths into the roll. First and second intermission. Rob with the Ford keys to the game, brought to you by Ford, the official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Built Ford proud. Cam Moon's ready to go. It is Hockey Fight Cancers Night. We're going to have a brief ceremony in-house tonight. Cam up next on Ford Oilers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. The New York Rangers in Edmonton to take on the Oilers at Rogers Place.
Real Canadian Superstore has more ways to save than any other major grocer. Check out their weekly flyer for PC Optimum offers, deals on club size, no name, and always low-priced everyday items. Visit in-store to find everything from fashion and home decor to toys and electronics. And don't forget their new Fresh Promise on produce. If your produce isn't fresh, they'll replace it and refund it. There are so many ways to save at Real Canadian Superstore. See their flyer for details. Rogers is Canada's fastest and most reliable internet. We're made for Oilers fans. You can stream Brown's scoring down in the basement. And there it is! Watch Leon light the lamp in the living room. Spectacular! Connor scoring in all corners of the house. And Nurse notching a game winner in the nursery. Very quietly, of course. Rogers, proud partner and fan of your Edmonton Oilers. Edmonton comes all the way back!
Tired of skyrocketing energy bills? Switch to clean, affordable power with Horizon Solar. Whether you want to cut costs, go green, or increase your home's value, Horizon Solar has you covered with tailored solar energy solutions. With current government incentives, there's never been a better time to make the switch. Own your power, control your bills, live sustainably. For your free assessment, call Horizon Solar today or visit horizonsolar.com to get started. Horizon Solar, where going green makes sense.
Our people, our team. It's what business owners almost always say is their most important resource. But strong businesses don't just find great people. They make sure their teams stay healthy, engaged, and performing at their best. A benefits plan from Alberta Blue Cross is more than just drug and dental. They support the whole person with flexible coverage levels that fit the size and circumstance of your business. Find a plan that gets results at ab.bluecross.ca.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer, along with Bryn Griffiths, Rob Brown, Brendan Escott, Jack Michaels. We are the Oilers Radio Network. The Edmonton Oilers taking on the New York Rangers. Rangers, last game of the road trip. They've got a couple of wins and one loss. The loss came in Calgary. For the Oilers, they're coming off that loss to the Minnesota Wild to try to turn it around here tonight against the New York Rangers as we head downstairs for the national anthems.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
This is Oil Country.
McDavid,
Now, with the call of tonight's exclusive NHL broadcast, Bob Stauffer and Cam Moon on the Oilers Radio Network.
It's the Oilers, it's the Rangers, it's Saturday night, it's Rogers Place, no better place to be. The Edmonton Oilers and the Rangers get set to go in our starting lineup. It's brought to you by Coventry Homes. Flexibility within reach. Get back in the game with customizable designs by Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers. For the Oilers up front, it's Connor McDavid with Kasperi Kapanen and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. On defense, Matthias Ekholm and Evan Bouchard. And goal, it's Stuart Skinner. For the Rangers, Mika Zibanejad with Chris Kreider and Riley Smith up front. On defense, Ryan Lindgren and Jacob Trouba. In goal, it's Jonathan Quick. Referees, Graham Skilleter and Cody Beach. Travis Toomey and Jonathan Deschamps. They're on the lines as we get set to go here from Rogers Place in downtown Edmonton. Great to have you on board wherever you are along the Oilers Radio Network. We drop the puck. We're underway as Lindgren at center will get the puck just to the Edmonton blue line. McDavid will push it back out to center ice. Lindgren will fire it right back in. Ekholm on the end boards, up the left wing to Nugent-Hopkins. Now to McDavid, to Nugent-Hopkins to center ice. To McDavid. He'll come in over the line to Nugent-Hopkins. Forced over to the right wing. It's chopped off his stick, and Kapanen keeps it alive, puts it on net and off the stick of Quick. And the puck cleared up to Kreider. He'll get to center ice and dump it in. Skinner out of his net and stopping it. 21 saves in that 5-3 loss versus Minnesota on Thursday for Stuart Skinner. Leave the puck to Leon Draisaitl, tied for second in goals in the NHL with 15. He'll get up to center ice, put it off the boards and in. Fox goes to the end boards for the Rangers, up to Lafreniere in the right wing corner. Forced back by Podkolzin, all the way around to Trocheck. And it comes out to center ice. Panarin, throw it across to Fox, now on the left side of Trocheck. They'll give it to Panarin on the left wing. In behind the net for Trocheck, skipped off his stick. Lafreniere will take it over to the left wing corner. We're minute 15 gone here, scoreless first. The Oilers take on the New York Rangers. The puck along the boards inside the Edmonton zone. Trocheck to the high slot. It gets to the line. Miller will keep it in. Works over to the right. Off the corner boards. It goes in behind the Edmonton net. Lafreniere will get it free only for a moment. Puck goes to Draisaitl. Right wing to Podkolzin. It goes off his stick. It does come out. Fox has control for New York. Now it gets to Draisaitl. He'll bring it in on the right. Cut across the line. Down the left side. And the return pass to Draisaitl.
Puck on the net, fellas.
From Janmark. Didn't connect.
Leon's at the end of the shift trying to get off, and Janmark had a chance to try a short side attempt and test Jonathan Quick.
Stetcher will shoot it in. Come around to the point. Emberson will get run into by Brodzinski. He'll be able to jam it off the right wing boards and down the ice. It's icing against the Rangers. 2 minutes, 8 seconds gone here in the scoreless first. And Jonathan Quick with a shutout string of There's 128 minutes and 5 seconds coming into this one.
Plus 9.3 goals saved above that. All you need to know is the Rangers, this is how good their goaltending's been. They got the number 1 save percentage in the league.
Yeah.
They're only the 5th best defensive team in the league. That means that they're giving up chances. But their goalies are terrific, both of them.
Stetcher on the point, tries to shoot it, gets partially blocked, goes over to the right side, off the stick of Henrique. It does come out. Brodzinski in over the line to Cooley to the left corner, peeled off his stick nicely by Emberson. He'll get the puck to Henrique. He'll skate out. Come into the Ranger zone for Janmark on the right wing. To the right wing corners. Pass that goes off of Schneider, goes to the right wing side. Jeff Skinner put it just off of the netminder quick. It goes into the left wing corner. Scoreless here in the first. The Oilers host the Rangers. Janmark on the M boards. Braden Schneider right on him. Now to Jeff Skinner to the side of the net. Then swatted away by the stick of Quick. Schneider up the middle to Cooley. He's able to get it out. It's right in front of the Ranger bench. Goes back into the New York zone. Mancini take it in front of his net. Victor Mancini just up from Hartford of the American Hockey League. To Edstrom. He gets checked. Perry can get the puck on the left wing to Kajula. Into the Ranger end to the left wing corner. It's knocked away by Trouba. Comes out. And Nurse back into the lineup for Edmonton. He'll play it in behind the Edmonton goal. Goes over to Kulak on the right wing into the right wing corner. Vesey right on him. Edstrom is in there as well. But it's Kulak up to the point. Kept in. Trouba will rip a shot wide of the Edmonton goal. On the right wing, Perry back into the corner to Kulak. Kulak will wait in behind the Edmonton net. Skating through, McDavid picks it up. Wheels through the middle, now in over the New York line, goes to the left wing corner, back to the point, Ekholm shot, that was just tipped wide. Went off the stick of Nugent Hopkins. Rimmed by Fox up the right wing to Smith. Got checked. Puck goes to McDavid, brings it in, left side, just off the skate of Kapanen. Puck into the right wing corner. Fox has it for New York. He'll get it out. Bouchard to McDavid. Into Rangers territory. It goes to the right wing corner. Keandre Miller up the left side to Kreider. He's able to get it out. 4 minutes, 20 seconds gone here. A scoreless first period. Ekholm with it just inside the Edmonton blue line. Over to Bouchard, back to Matthias Ekholm. Up the left wing, puck brought in through the middle to Draisaitl, went on net, and a save made by Quick. Puck back to the point. Ekholm, or Nurse keeps it in cross corner. Goes over to the right side. Stetcher across to Nurse. Goes off his stick. Lafreniere can't get it out. Nurse kept it in. Put it towards the net. That went off a leg just wide. As he flipped it towards the goal, but it changed direction. Puck along the right wing inside the New York zone. Panarin through the middle. Across to Lindgren. We'll dump it in on the backhand. Skinner out to play it. Rims on the left for Podkolzin. Go right across to Stetcher. He'll look through the middle, find Draisaitl. He'll come in, forced over to the left wing. Gets up top of the circle, across the line. To Emberson, his shot, pad save made by Quick, and the puck into the slot. Lafreniere for Cooley, and he'll weave his way out. Lift the puck into the Oilers zone. Or make that Kulak stops in behind the net. And up the right wing for Emberson. Back to Kulak. Over center ice, shoots it in. Quick's unable to stop it behind the goal. Kajula gets it in the right wing corner. To the point, to Emberson. Over to the left point. There's nobody there for Edmonton. So Kakko can bring it out, but Kajula catches up to him and runs him right into the side of the Oiler bench there and knocks him down. Good hit by Kajula. Harry will flip it into the Rangers zone. Fox to Miller. On the left wing, Edstrom will get it out. The puck to center ice. Now it's brought in by Fox. Dish it across on the right side. Vesey with his shot. And that one goes off of Skinner from a sharp angle. Puck comes free to Carrick, the former Edmonton Oiler. Brings it up top of the circle. Sam Carrick swung it around to the left side. Ekholm will take it in behind the Edmonton net. Go over to the left wing. Get it out through the middle. Hit Derek Ryan at center ice. He's able to dump it in. Miller out from behind his goal. Bring it up for the Rangers. His pass at center ice. That goes just beyond Smith, and it's offside at the Edmonton blue line. We're going to take a break. 6 minutes, 46 seconds gone here in a scoreless first. The Oilers hosting the Rangers from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
Blue-collar work deserves big dollar perks. Get a heavy wallet with Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals is hiring heavy equipment technicians, maintenance supervisors, PM servicemen, maintenance coordinators, and pretty much every other position that makes Alberta go. We help move the earth that makes Alberta grow. So why not work for a company that makes your bank account grow too? Visit heavymetalequipment.ca to find your new career. Heavy Metal Equipment and Rentals, helping you move the earth.
For 2 weeks only, it's Black Friday savings at End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Save on laminate, luxury vinyl planks, loose lay, click flooring, hardwood, carpet, and more. Use our visualizer at endoftheroll.com to see it yourself. Plus, you could win your mortgage payments for a whole year. Terms and conditions apply. Maximum value of $25,000. Visit endoftheroll.com for details. Our Black Friday sale 2 weeks only at End of the Roll Flooring Centers.
12870 St. Albert Trail and now open at 580 Parsons Road Southwest. Score big with the unmatched purity of Clearwater Vodka, the perfect companion for Oilers fans. Crafted with the pristine waters of Alberta, it's a sip of local excellence. Clearwater Vodka, where the spirit of the game meets true Alberta quality. Must be 18 plus. Please drink responsibly.
All games, all seasons. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Oilers and Rangers scoreless. Tonight's Oilers Hockey Fights Cancer Mega 50-50 presented by Rogers is in support of Movember, a leading charity changing the face of men's health focused on cancer and suicide prevention. You can help support this great cause by getting your 50-50 tickets at edmontonoilers.com/50-50. Total jackpot over $1.1 million right now. At center ice, Nugent Hopkins will lift the puck high into the air, goes to the right wing corner of the Rangers zone. Zibanejad coming to the right wing to Smith. He went to pass it. It hit Kapanen. Goes off the mesh. We get a whistle. 7 minutes gone here in a scoreless first period. Oilers got some jump here in the early going.
They do. The Rangers, again, you look at their numbers. 6th in the league in goals for, 5th in goals against, 8th in the power play, 2nd in penalty kill. Well, they've got great goaltending. But 29th in the league in shots against. They've been outshot on average 1.6 shots per game. That said, they are 12th in the league in expected goals for. I wonder if some of that has to do with score effects when they're giving up the shots. But Edmonton's had a good start, but not a lot of grade A opportunities.
Puck goes to Ekholm. Will fire it off the pad quick, and it goes wide. Up the left wing, Kreider got it out through the middle to Zibanejad into the Oilers zone. A wrist shot goes off of Ekholm in behind the net. Zibanejad around the right wing to the blue line for Trouba. Couldn't get a shot through. Ekholm will get it out, and he will find McDavid. Nugent Hopkins with him in over the line to Nugent Hopkins. Oh, the pass hopped over his stick, goes to the left corner. Nugent Hopkins out to Ekholm. Blasts it on net, and the save made by Quick. Ekholm in the right wing corner. Along the boards, Trouba trying to get it loose. It will go to Connor McDavid. Hacked away from him. Zibanejad will get it out. Finds Panarin at center ice. Over the center ice line, he'll shoot it in. It's about 8 minutes gone here in a scoreless first. Oilers taking on the Rangers. Draisaitl inside his own end. Has to poke it back to Nurse. Nurse will go in behind the net. Nurse up the left wing to Podkolzin, now to Draisaitl. In over the line across to Brown. In front of the net, just missed Podkolzin for the tap in, and the puck gets to the left wing corner. Fox on the boards. It's being pressured on the play by Connor Brown. Now it goes to Podkolzin to Draisaitl. He hammers that one. It goes off of Jonathan Quick. That was a great stop. Kulak with his shot blocker saved by Quick. Another shot kicked out by Quick with the left pad. And up the right wing, Lafreniere will get it out.
I'm going to tell you, Cam, he's on it because he's stopping everything. If he sees it, he stopped it. And right now, when he's not seeing it, he's stopping it.
His last game was Sunday. That was the 2-0 win in Seattle. He made 24 saves, did Jonathan Quick, as Emerson gets to center ice and shoots it in. Rims on the right. Radzinski can't get it out. Goes in behind the New York net. Schneider on the left side, off the boards. It hits Amberson, goes back towards Quick, and Mancini off the left wing will find Cooley at center ice. Cross on the right for Kako. He'll shoot it in. Skinner got it to the corner. Over to Stetcher. Now up the left wing for Henrique. Went to saucer it out. Brodzinski picked it out of the air. It goes into the Oiler bench. 9 minutes, 18 seconds gone here. Scoreless first period. Shots are 9-1 for Edmonton. Haven't been able to solve Jonathan Quick yet.
No question. But man, oh man, I mean, he's just, they've had, I said they had any good looks. Well, they've had 3 right afterwards. And frankly, unlike Connor Brown made the right play, passed down low in a 3-way passing play. And somehow Podkolzin couldn't get a stick on it. He had a tap in it. Zoe Quick would have stopped that.
Off the draw, puck goes right to Skinner. Leave it in behind the net. Ekholm up the left wing for Nugent Hopkins. Comes out through the middle. In over the line to Kapanen. Down the right wing. Nugent Hopkins a shot. And then stopped by Quick. He just about snuck it in on the short side. Quick was able to cover it up.
Kind of surprised him there, I think.
I think he did. Didn't think that was going to come towards the net, but it did. When you think about the veteran netminders in the last 2 games, Marc-Andre Fleury here a couple nights ago, and
those
Jonathan
guys
Quick tonight.
They've done a lot of winning, and they're both going.
They've done a lot of winning.
Both going into the Hall of Fame when they're done.
Got that right. Jonathan Quick in his 18th NHL season. Puck goes in behind the Ranger goal up the right wing. VC will get it out. It's high in the air. It goes just inside the Edmonton blue line. Nurse to the right for Stetcher around the right wing boards. Lindgren had kept it in. Puck gets to the middle. Carrick will go up to the blue line. Give it to Lindgren on the left wing point. Over to Trouba. Snapshot saved by Skinner. The rebound kicked out. Comes back to Trouba. His shot saved by Skinner. And the puck into the high slot. And it's brought out by Perry. Now over to Kajula at center ice. Into the Rangers zone to Ryan, right wing corner from the angle, and the save made by Quick. Goes to the right wing boards and cleared by Carrick. Stetcher at his own blue line. Over to Nurse. Nurse will take it in front of the Oiler goal. Now up the left wing. Center ice is able to shoot it in. It goes to the right wing corner. Connor Brown will get to it first. Give it to Draisaitl. Back to the right wing point for Emberson. To Draisaitl. Off his stick for Podkolzin. Over to Brown in the left wing corner. Cycles the puck to Podkolzin. Now to Draisaitl. Draisaitl top of the circle. It gets to the blue line. That's kept in. Snap towards the net. Doesn't get through. Now Podkolzin will wheel in behind the goal. Off the right wing boards to Kulak. Will shoot it towards the net. Stick save made by Quick. He'll cover it. We'll take a break. 9:03 to go here. Scoreless first period. The Oilers host the Rangers from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
OilCountry, the ultimate Oilers watch party, happens all season long. Attend Molson Canadian Oilers Game Day live throughout the season for your chance to win 2025-26 Edmonton Oilers season seats. Be there for the next Game Day live flight night for your chance to win a trip for 2 to watch the Oilers play in Chicago. Join them December 3rd at First Round downtown. For the full event schedule and to RSVP to the ultimate Oilers watch party, visit OilersGameDayLive.com.
Chemco is more than just a trusted local name. Chemco has been building industry across Canada for more than 60 years. From engineering through to commissioning, construction, maintenance, and beyond, Chemco's multidiscipline approach stands firmly on the belief that Chemco cares. It's not just what they do, it's how they do it. Visit Chemco.com and discover how they can support your project today. Chemco, proud fans of the Edmonton Oilers, serving and supporting communities across Canada for over 60 years.
Help turn off hesitation, turn off doubt, turn off fears. The YMCA is a charity that helps people turn off whatever's holding them back so they can let their potential shine. With your support, you can help us turn on confidence, connections, and possibilities. Whether it's supporting families, building life skills, or fostering well-being, the YMCA offers a wide range of programs that empower people to shine their brightest. Visit our website to see how you can help today.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Oilers and Rangers scoreless. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. 9:03 to go in this first period. Face off the Ranger zone to the left of Jonathan Quick, who has been called upon plenty. 12 Oiler shots so far.
Rangers have had one offensive flurry. They got 3 shots on goal. The Oilers have had some surges. They've had 2 A-grade scoring opportunities in this game. Been around it, but Quick's been on it.
Draisaitl, Podkolzin, and Brown out there with Kulak and Nurse. Good to see Nurse back in the Oiler lineup after being out for the last 3 games. After that hellacious hit in Toronto. Puck goes in behind the net, and it's Fox to the right. It's Draisaitl out to Podkolzin, and his one-timer misses the net. On the right wing point, kept in by Kulak. To the corner for Brown. Now to Draisaitl, goes over to the left wing. To the left wing point, glances off the stick of Lafreniere. He'll bring it out, come into the Oiler end on the right side. He'll stop up. He'll shoot it off the blocker of Skinner. Panarin on the left wing. To Trocheck to the blue line. Miller across to Fox. Through the middle, and that's picked off by Draisaitl. He'll get it out to Brown. Went off his stick, though. Fox to center ice to Panarin. Back to Fox. To Lafreniere into the Oiler end. Off the corner, boards. It goes in behind the Edmonton net. To Trocheck to the right wing point. Schneider across to Panarin. Right wing to Fox. Had to play it off his skate. Rims it low, goes off the back of the net, over to the left wing. Trocheck to the blue line, to Panarin, comes across the line, on the right to Schneider. Tried to shoot it, couldn't get it through. That one hit Mancini, he was just skating through the slot. Nurse will loop back behind the Oiler net, now through the middle. Up the right wing to Henrique. To shoot the puck just in. Mancini goes into the corner. He's got Henrique right on him. Puck along the right wing. Schneider up the right side off of Kako. Puck comes out to center ice. Turned up by Janmark. Now to Henrique. Goes off his skate to the right wing corner. 7.5 to go here in a scoreless first. Oilers hosting the Rangers. Around to Kako, off his stick into the Ranger bench. And we get a whistle. It'll be a face-off in the New York zone.
You know, Jonathan Quick, if you think back to the 21-22 playoff series, if you had told me a couple of years later he'd be starting the year 970, I'd be like, come on.
And here we are.
But here we are. That's why you play.
That's why you play. He's it looks like he's really found a home with the Rangers. After all those years in Los Angeles.
Well, and Shesterkin's going to start 55, 60 a year. He's a heck of a goalie.
Into the corner in his own end. Edstrom up to the top of the circle. Carrick, he'll get it off the boards and out. At his own blue line was Ekholm to Nugent Hopkins. Now on the right side to Kapanen. Will drop it to McDavid. Comes off the right wing. Towards the net. A right pad save by Quick, and then covers it up as that was lying there just for a moment in the crease.
Tried to wrong foot him.
7 minutes to go here. Scoreless first period. Oilers putting lots towards that New York net. Rangers started the road trip with a win in Seattle, a win in Vancouver, and a loss in Calgary. Only their second loss this season on the road. They're 7-2-0 coming into this one away from
and Calgary
MSG.
Badly outplayed them. And right now, they're going.
Here's Kreider down the left side. He'll shoot it. Pad save by Skinner. He'll cover that up. Calgary winning in a shootout today.
And my theory on this, with all due respect to Calgary, I mean, they haven't made the playoffs the last couple of years, and some people saw them in a bit of a rebuild, but they've played well. They went 4-0 in their homestand, but I think they're getting some teams that are maybe looking at another, and you know what? Maybe the Oilers, everybody was wrong with the preseason prognosis. Now, a lot of the prognostications included having Holloway and Broberg in the lineup. And Edmonton's got off to a tough start, and 30th ranked in shot percentage. Nobody saw that. This is a team that had the best shooting percentage in the NHL in 22-23 and the 10th best shooting percentage last year. Nobody saw the team shooting the puck at 30% right now, or being 30th ranked below below 9% shooting percentage, all situations.
McDavid out of the Edmonton zone, gets through the middle, plays it up into the air, trying to split the D, gets knocked down, puck to the left wing corner. Comes through the middle, and it's Kreider to get it out. Lift it up, hit the glove of Kulak, goes to the left wing corner. Zibanejad will get it all the way across to Panarin, has it on the right wing point. snapped the puck low, went through the skates of Lafreniere, and Kapanen takes it behind the Edmonton net. To Bouchard, up the left wing to Nugent Hopkins. Now over to Kapanen, his pass that gets picked off. Panarin goes in behind the goal. All the way up to the blue line, drops it, gave it away. It's Draisaitl down the right wing, runs into Panarin, who separated Draisaitl from the puck. Comes out to center ice.
Leon's going off here.
Taken by Brown. We'll give it to Kulak.
No, hopefully it's just a broken helmet.
Yeah, the helmet needs to be attended to right now as the Oilers start up a rush, and it's Nurse through the middle. Puts the puck in off the end boards. After it, Podkolzin. It goes to the right wing corner. Schneider got dumped down. It was underneath him for a moment. Now Brodzinski up the right wing. Comes across to Schneider. 5:10 to go in a scoreless first. We'll dump the puck into the Oiler end. Perry to Emberson. Emberson up the middle of Kajula, now to Ryan, 2-on-2. They crisscross, come in over the Ranger line to Kajula. His shot and a blocker save made by Quick. And up the right wing. Lindgren will get it out, but his pass for Kakko, that's too far. That's icing against the Rangers with 4:52 to go in a scoreless first period. Oilers won't play until Friday when they'll be in Utah, Salt Lake City, first time ever. As they go Utah, Colorado, and Vegas on a 3-game swing.
Looking forward to that, as you know.
Sure, me too. Face-off will be to the right of Quick. Looking forward to the teddy bear toss tomorrow here at Rogers Place. The Oil Kings in action at 4 o'clock. Puck comes over to the right wing. Draisaitl up the right wing boards to the top of the circle. It's it into the corner to McDavid. In behind the net. Lindgren all over him. They get to the left side. Bumps it back to the blue line. Ekholm on the right to Bouchard. The right wing to Draisaitl. Tried the return pass to Bouchard. That's picked off. Sent to the blue line. Good work by McDavid to keep it in on the right wing. It gets near to the slot. And stepping up on the play was Trouba. And the puck cleared out. Goes right back to McDavid. He'll come back in to Perry. Right side to McDavid. Top of the circle to the blue line. Bouchard shot. Save made by Quick. And Edstrom will come up the right wing, but it poked off his stick by Draisaitl. Brought in by McDavid. Right wing to Draisaitl. Behind the net to McDavid. To Draisaitl on the right. To the blue line. Bouchard hammers one on goal. The save made by Quick. He'll hold on to it. We're going to take a break. 3:53 to go. Here's scoreless first period as the Oilers host the New York Rangers. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Do you have tickets to an upcoming event at Rogers Place that you can't attend? Donate your tickets to the Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation Seats for Kids program, presented by Eagle Builders. Seats for Kids provides unused game tickets for charities, allowing children and families to enjoy hockey at Rogers Place. And for many, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. To be a part of the Seats for Kids program presented by Eagle Builders, please email edmonton@kidsupfront.com. That's edmonton@kidsupfront.com.
Bloom Benefits offers amazing coverage that even the toughest hockey players can get behind. With excellent coverage, they offer things like massage. You want to go? Counseling services. Let's go. Dental coverage. That was not offside. And eye exams. With custom health coverage for any group of any size, Bloom Benefits make every team better, stronger, and healthier. Plans start from just $54 a month. Rethink your benefits today at bloombenefits.ca.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. You know what I'm a fan of? Alberta. The wide open spaces, the highways and byways, and a rugged, beautiful terrain that I'm proud to call home. Maybe that's why I'm also a fan of my Ford F-150. It's tough, capable, and smart, which makes it a natural fit for roads like these. So if it's a new truck you're looking for, look no further than the truck Albertans love to drive, F-150. Head into your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cal Moon and Bob Stauffer. We are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Oilers, Rangers, still zeros. 3:53 to go in the first, but the shots are 17-5 for Edmonton.
Yeah, I don't know if Edmonton can play much better than this 5-on-5. They've had one bad shift the entire game. But this guy's seeing everything and stopping everything.
Face off to the left of Jonathan Quick. The one that sees all and stops all. Puck to the middle. Riley Smith will get it out. Stetcher back into the Edmonton zone off the right wing boards. Got it out. Zibanejad to Fox. Cross to Miller. Miller up the left wing, just off the stick of Kreider. Stetcher's pass that hits a stick, but Henrique able to get it over to the right wing. Smith is there, though, for New York. Up to the top of the circle, to the blue line. Kept in only for a moment. Nurse will get it right back out. Right side to Janmark, to Nurse. Nurse comes into the New York end, right wing to Jeff Skinner. He'll get it across. The shot by Henrique, and the save made by Quick.
What a stop that was.
Fox will skate out through the middle for New York. And over the Oiler line to Kreider. Back to Fox. It rolls right to Skinner. He'll cover it with 3 minutes to go here in a scoreless first.
That was a terrific stop because it was a recalibrated opportunity. Bang, bang, play. And Quick is just feeling it right now in the pipes for the Rangers. And we've seen him. He had a start here once with LA. The Oilers put up 8. LA got 5. It was hot tub time machine. There was a couple fights in that game as well. It was right out of 1987.
I like those games.
I like that year. Good year in oil country.
It was a good year in oil country.
Eskimos won the Grey Cup. Oilers won the Stanley Cup.
Lots of things going on.
My favorite year of my life.
Puck dumped into the Rangers zone. Podkolzin got to it to Connor Brown.
Probably because I only had one chin that year.
Brown on the end boards. It does come loose. To Podkolzin now to Draisaitl. Top of the circle on the right side. Got to run into. Puck does come out. Panarin into the Oiler end. Lost an edge. Lost the puck. And Podkolzin comes up the left wing. Now to Draisaitl. Into the Rangers zone to Podkolzin. Scores! Vasily Podkolzin hammers it off the post and in and gets his first goal as an Edmonton Oiler.
And he looks to the skies after the proverbial monkey off his back. He just wired one. He didn't think about it. He just shot it. Draisaitl served it up on a platter as Panarin had fallen. Podkolzin banked one off of the skate. And it went back to Draisaitl, and then Vasily hammers it home first of the year.
That was an absolute blast. 17:34, time of the goal for Podkolzin. Great shot. He was going to take a great shot to get one by Jonathan
Cooley
Quick.
and Perry. Perry's challenging Cooley to a fight here. Cooley's like,
Cooley,
really?
no.
He's like, dude, you're 39. What are you doing fighting?
Puck dumped
I
out.
love Corey Perry.
Me too. Puck dumped out of the Oilers zone. It goes into New York territory. And on the right side, Kajula to the left wing point to Kulak to Emberson. His shot doesn't get through. And blocked in the high slot. Puck gets cleared out.
A penalty here.
Brought in on the left, Brodzinski will shoot wide of the Oiler net.
Kulak's going to get a holding call or a hook and look out.
Puck to the middle, and the one-timer by Zibanejad is blocked. Across the blue line. Now on the left wing, Brodzinski to the blue for Panarin. Can't get a shooting lane. He'll get the puck to the right wing corner. Zibanejad across to Brodzinski. His shot saved by Skinner. The puck to the left wing corner. Oilers getting a penalty once they touch it. Back to Panarin. Hammers it on net, and a save made by Skinner. Lindgren has it in the right corner. 1-0 Oilers here in the first. Minute 15 to go in the period. Lindgren, right wing. Now to Kako. Off the left wing boards for Brodzinski to the blue line to Panarin. Panarin with a wrist shot, and that goes off of Perry up into the air, and now touched by the Oilers. And Edmonton about to be shorthanded. The first power play of the game goes to New York.
Well, we told you the Rangers got good numbers in a lot of areas. They're 8th in the league in the power play at 23.9%. Edmonton, by the way, is 30th. Check that, 31st. 69.2%. Oilers are fifth in the league in faceoffs at 53.3, but the Rangers is sixth at 53.2. And Derek Ryan's just on an extended shift. Now it's a left side draw, so it's going to be Henrique and Nugent Hopkins out there to start it off.
Kulak off for the hold. Penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Oilers are 13 for 13 on the PK in the last 6 games, though, so they are improving their numbers. 1:03 to go in the first, a 1-0 Oiler lead. Podkolzin from Draisaitl and Brown. At 17:34, face-off to the left of Skinner.
Is that? Man, it's not deep. And that's what happened. They DT Henrique right out of the draw there.
Fox to the blue line. Zibanejad now to Trocheck. Top of the circle on the left. To Panarin on the right wing. To the side of the net. And looking for the redirect was Kreider. He missed it. Trocheck keeps it in to the blue line. Zibanejad. Right side for Panarin. Shot save made by Skinner. Fox has it in the left wing corner. Off the boards, Trocheck, left wing point. Down the left side to Fox, down low to Kreider. That puck gets turned over, and Henrique can get it out. Zibanejad turns it up out of his own end. 25 seconds to go here in the first period. Panarin in on the right wing, but it goes right to Nurse. Nurse will shoot it out. Janmark's going to go after it. Down that left side, he'll take it in behind the net. Over to the right wing corner. Up the right side, through the middle. Nurse walks in. Scores! Darnell Nurse! Short-handed goal! And the Oilers are up 2-0.
Well, Darnell's always been able to shoot at a goal here late in the period on the PK. And Matthias Janmark hits an activating Nurse who saw that there was under 10 seconds left in the period. And the Edmonton Oilers are up 2-0.
What a shot by Nurse. Nurse gets his third of the year. And Edmonton gets a late shorthanded goal. Oilers' first shorthanded goal this season. Puck goes to Nurse. Sail it down the ice. The period will end. Rangers will still have 57 seconds of power play time to start the second period, but Edmonton stayed with it, got rewarded late.
Got 21 shots on goal.
Can't ask for much more.
I mean, that's about as good a period as the Oilers have played all season. They've been all, and you know what? Jonathan Quick, through the first 15 or 16 shots on goal, was standing on his head, and they finally broke through. So the big kill to start the back half of this penalty for Edmonton. Big kill to start period number 2.
Oilers up 2-0 on the Rangers. And we'll head downstairs. This is Brendan Escott with Vasily Podkolzin.
Well, Vasily, it finally happened, and I think I could tell by your reaction just the amount of relief off of your chest, I guess, with that goal finally going in the net.
Yeah, it's finally. It's all I need. It's the right moment to do it. So I hope it will be open right now.
Just a thought on the first period from your team. 21 shots. You guys were all over them.
Yeah, so we have a great couple shifts, and we play all zone. We manage the puck, so that's why we control the game right now.
Thanks, Vasily.
Yeah, thank you,
guys.
All right, thanks very much, Brendan. Escott was downstairs. He had Vasily Podkolzin with him. Oilers are up 2-0 on the Rangers. Podkolzin gets his first as an Oiler, first of the season. Nurse scoring as well, the shorthanded goal at 19:51. On the Podkolzin goal, it was Draisaitl and Connor Brown. With the assist on the Nurse goal, it was Janmark and Connor Brown. So the Oilers have the lead. We are through 20 minutes of play. We got lots coming up, though, in the first intermission. Bryn Griffiths, Rob Brown. We'll have them when we come back. 2-0 Oilers after 20 from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Pizza 73, the official pizza of your Edmonton Oilers. Loyal to the oil, in Edmonton we trust. Rising to the top like a pizza crust. Got the flavors to play, yeah. Cooking on ice. Hunger happens, gotta score a slice. Let's go Oilers, E-Town unite. Ice District to Jasper, downtown to White. Wearing orange and blue. Game on the street. Make the right call. Pizza 73. Let's go. 737373. Pizza 73. WCHED Edmonton. The legendary Chad, now at 8:80 a.m. Edmonton's news, today's talk.
A Chorus Entertainment radio station.
It's our YEG with 880 Chad.
Every sports fan has a take, and we want yours on Inside Sports. Give your fresh take weeknights between 6 and 8, and our friends at Independent Jewelers could give you a fresh new look. Then help fulfill a simple wish for thousands of vulnerable children with a gift to Santa's Anonymous. December 4th is Santa's Day. Make your monetary donation today by visiting santasanonymous.ca.
For details on these and more events, visit 880ched.com. At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Panarin into the Oiler end, lost an edge, lost the puck, and Podkolzin comes up the left wing. Now to Draisaitl, into the Rangers zone to Podkolzin. Scores! Vasily Podkolzin hammers it off the post and in and gets his first goal as an Edmonton Oiler.
And that's our Highlight Zone, brought to you by Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos with 3 great locations in Edmonton, St. Albert, and right next door to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the Winner's Zone. And welcome to the first intermission, where the Oilers lead the New York Rangers 2-0 after 20 minutes of play. Bryn Griffiths and Rob Brown are with you here. Well, did you see that coming?
Well, the Oilers have had spurts this season where they've been fantastic and haven't been rewarded. And for the first 17 minutes of that period, it looked like it was going to be the same. They were by far the better team. They had more jump. They were winning races, winning battles. With about 5 minutes to go in the period, it probably should have been 3-0 for the Oilers. They completely controlled. It was just the play of Jonathan Quick. And then Panarin blows a wheel out inside the blue line. And the 3-on-1 jailbreak for the Oilers, and Podkolzin, who's been snake bit this year, is doing everything right except put the puck in the net, gets his second one-timer of the period, and this time he makes no mistake. You could tell the relief in the celebration, and then you're thinking, okay, the Oilers are finally rewarded for how they're playing, and then they're shorthanded, and you're like, oh, if the Rangers score here, it's just so unfair, because this is a period the Oilers should be up by multiple goals. And then the Rangers completely fell asleep. Fell asleep shorthanded. Jonathan Quick was the best player by far for the Rangers in that first period. And his team sold him out on that goal by Darnell Nurse. The Oilers are on the power play, and it ended up being a 2-on-0. Nurse and Connor Brown, I believe Quick thought possibly the puck would be going backdoor to Connor Brown. Instead, Nurse finds 5-hole. And he was frustrated, Quick, and he should be, because the New York Rangers in that first period were god-awful. This is exactly how they started against the Flames the other night. The Flames were badly outplaying them in Calgary. The Rangers did get better as the game went on, but they came out tonight again. They were by far the second-best team out there. And the best part for the Oilers, in a period that they absolutely dominate, they were rewarded.
Yeah.
And go into the first intermission up 2 as they should be.
Hey, on that Nurse, the shorthanded goal that made it 2-0, it's almost like the Rangers looked up at the clock and went, well, this isn't going to go anywhere now. And the Oilers, to their credit, went hard after that puck. There were a couple of guys on the Rangers I thought kind of let up a bit, Rob.
Well, I don't know if they let up. I just think they cheated. The Rangers had 3 players back. So they had as many players as the Oilers did in the defensive zone. They were puck watching. Kreider, who should have been in the middle of the ice taking away Darnell Nurse, he followed the puck and he went towards Janmark. Janmark was already taken. I'm not sure if it was Fox, but there was a defender there. So the Rangers had players back. They just played it horribly.
Yeah.
And Darnell Nurse, he was screaming. He read the play. He saw that Kreider was away. He saw the 2 Rangers were cheating higher, hoping that there would be a puck that bounces out into the neutral zone. And Nurse, we've seen many, many times. As a defenseman, you can read the plays as they're happening. And Darnell Nurse is very good, especially shorthanded, of beating his guy up the ice. He did on that one. And Nurse, who's missed the last couple of games, you saw how sorely the Oilers missed him in not having him in the lineup. He comes back and just continues where he was before he got hurt. He'd been playing fantastic hockey, rewarded off a really nice play by Janmark. Janmark could have come around the net and tried to stuff it.
Right.
But he made the better play. The better play was patience, finding his guy, and Darnell Nurse jumped in and made no mistake. Big goal with 8 seconds, I believe it was, left in the period.
Hey, I got to get this one in because I actually made a note of it earlier this afternoon, noticing that Vasily Podkolzin had 2 goals in his last 4 games against the Rangers. Now it's 3 goals in 5 games. Really good and really happy for the kid because he has been out before practice 20, 30 minutes ahead of the pack, and he's been the last guy off. It's, he's been putting the work in. It's just nice to see somebody who's doing that finally get rewarded for something, right?
Well, he's a kid that understands the opportunity he has here. He was in Vancouver. Things didn't go well, and at best, when he did get in the lineup, he's a 4th-line guy. He comes to Edmonton, realizes that he needs to appreciate the opportunity, appreciate the chance, and then he's thrown into the top 6 playing with Leon Draisaitl. He's going to do everything possible. He knows what the other options are. He's been to the minors when he was with the Canucks. He's been in the press box when he was in Vancouver. He's like, all right, I'm going to do whatever it takes to give myself the best possible chance, not only to stay in the National Hockey League with Edmonton, but to play in the top 6, get real minutes, play with a superstar, and he's done all the little things right. He's been good on the forecheck. He's been good physically. He's fought when he's had to. Good in his own end. The only thing that hasn't happened is him being able to find the back of the net. And he had 2 great chances in the first one-timer. He missed the net by about 15 feet. But he got a second chance. And it does not go unnoticed by his teammates and his coaches what he does in practice before and after. And tonight he got reward. So there would be, as much as Podkolzin is excited about what he just accomplished, scoring his first goal, I can tell you that his teammates are just as excited for him too.
Hey, very quickly before we go, Corey Perry had 2 hits on line 4. Drake Caggiula had a single hit. It was a big hit, but that 4th line I thought worked really hard today. And the 4th line guys don't get enough of the spotlight, but I just thought that they played pretty well there in that period. So,
well, I don't think the 4th line has been an issue this year for the Oilers. The 4th line is they've contributed for the majority of the season. Jeff Skinner and Corey Perry have been the 4th line wingers. They've spent more time on the 4th line than any other set of wingers, and they lead the Oilers wingers in goals. They both have 4 each. So the 4th line hasn't been an issue for the Oilers this year. I do like the physicality that Caggiula has brought. Yeah. And Corey Perry's he's a professional. He knows what he needs to do to stay in the National Hockey League. There's a reason that the Oilers went out and got him, and there's a reason why the Edmonton Oilers re-signed him. He's a gamer, and he seems to be the guy that'll make the right plays all the time. Caggiula is another guy that he understands. He's appreciative that every time I get up here might be my last time in the National Hockey League.
Be good.
I'm going to be good, yeah. And he was good in this. He's been good since he's been called up.
Okay, Rob, thanks. We'll talk to you coming up in the second intermission. We'll take a break, and we'll come back and take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. I got to tell you, Oilers leading 2-0 after 1 period to play over the New York Rangers at the intermission is brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $19.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
Did you know the RCMP polices over 99% of Alberta's landscape? From the oil sands to the Rockies to the prairies, the RCMP has a province covered. Providing policing services to more than 1,700 communities and with over 150 career specializations, the Alberta RCMP has something to fit everyone's goals and lifestyles. Visit rcmpcareers.ca and take the next step towards your career with the Alberta RCMP. A message from the Government of Canada.
This is a message from the Canadian Red Cross. While most of us count down to the holidays, families in Canada and around the world count on the Canadian Red Cross. Help them support over 2,700 families affected by disasters in Canada this year. Donate today at redcross.ca. Your donation will be triple matched.
Sportsnet Plus is your ultimate destination for Oilers games. Stream more matchups than anywhere else. Spectacular! Catch Oilers action all season. Plans starting at $19.99 a month. Subscribe now at sportsnetplus.ca.
This is Global News at the first intermission. I'm I'm Zach Ferguson. The city of Edmonton has declared a Phase 1 parking ban starting tomorrow night at 7. Don't leave your vehicle on main roads or bus routes that have seasonal parking route signs. It'll give the plows a chance to get at those snowbanks forming. The ban will be in place for 3 to 5 days. Tomorrow, the city is also activating its extreme weather response. Vulnerable Edmontonians can access open city facilities such as libraries and recreation centers to take respite from the cold. Countries attending the COP29 negotiations in Azerbaijan have agreed on a deal to inject at least $300 billion annually in humanity's fight against climate change. The funding is aimed at helping poor nations cope with global warming and the destructive weather. Jasper's Marmot Basin has officially reopened to ski fanatics. Fortunately, the resort was not severely damaged by the wildfires burning in the summer, but it did lose some power, delaying maintenance work to get ready for winter. Vice President Brian Rhodes says the turnout rate matched past season openings, and he's grateful to welcome back visitors. I'm Zach Ferguson. Your next scheduled newscast will be at the second intermission on 880 CHED.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and bigger than ever. The largest 50-50 in sports offers early bird draws, bonus raffles, and a main jackpot, which is growing by the second. With over $100 million invested across OilCountry, your support directly helps kids, families, and communities in need. Maybe you'll be our next winner. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place.
AGLC license number 696879.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian, Ultra, XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Heard of Uline? You know, the have-it-all in-stock, ready-to-deliver shipping and industrial supply specialists. The company that does things for you that are unheard of, like keeping 41,000 items in stock in our own warehouses. With customer service reps on the line to get you what you need, when you need it, 24/7, 365, every time. Maybe you heard it here first. Want to hear more? Visit uline.ca. ULINE, your shipping and industrial supply specialists.
At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Brent Griffiths back at Rogers Place. Oilers lead the Rangers 2-0 after one period of play. 15 games around the NHL tonight, including this one. So let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Earlier today, final scores: Chicago at Philadelphia. Flyers win that in overtime 3-2. Flames at home taking on Minnesota in a shootout. Calgary winning 4-3. Seattle took on the Kings in Los Angeles, and it was an LA victory this afternoon, 2-1. Now the final score: Jonathan Drouin with a pair of goals to help the Avalanche to a 7-4 victory over the hometown Florida Panthers. Another one went to a shootout. Blue Jackets beating Carolina 5-4. Winnipeg on the road in Nashville. Predators, Roman Josi with a pair of goals. Predators coming up with a 4-1 victory over the Jets. Montreal had trouble at home tonight, losing 6-2 to the Golden Knights. 6 different scores for Vegas. Final score in the nation's capital: the Ottawa Senators dropping a 4-3 decision to the Vancouver Canucks. Jake DeBrusk with 2 goals in that one for Vancouver. Boston at Detroit. The Bees coming up with a 2-1 victory tonight over the Red Wings. Another final score in Tampa: the Stars with a 4-2 victory over the Lightning. Congratulations to Sidney Crosby. The only goal for the Penguins, his 600th NHL goal. Unfortunately for Pittsburgh, they lost to Utah 6-1. New Jersey at Washington, it was 3-2 Devils. And another final score, it was the Islanders beating St. Louis 3-1. And in the third period, the Sabres with a 3-2 lead on the Sharks in San Jose. Players are returning to the ice. The second period is coming up next. At the intermission is brought to you by the End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Four Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At the intermission has been brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Experience the exciting casino action in 3 Century Casino locations: Edmonton, St. Albert, and Century Mile. Dine at one of their amazing restaurants featuring daily specials. Take in the ultimate game day experience at the Century Sports Bar and Lounge. Check out the best in live entertainment at any amazing location. Plus, enjoy a great selection of casino gaming options and off-track betting. Feel the thrill of live horse racing at Century Mile Racetrack. Don't miss a second of the action at Century Casino. Come for the action. Stay for the fun.
MIC is a leader in medical imaging and the official medical imaging provider to the Edmonton Oilers. Make MIC your choice. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, the game doesn't stop for injury. MIC's sports medicine imaging specialists can help you get back in the game with a timely and expert diagnosis. Go where the pros go. For a location near you, visit mic.ca.
At Northern Lakes College, students work, raise their family, and complete their certificate, diploma, or partnership degree. With NLC's supported distance learning model, you can do it all in a flexible online classroom. Programs in academic upgrading, business, health, human services, resource technology, university studies, and more, including a wide range of courses available through continuing education. Skate into your new career in a learning environment that works for you. NorthernLakesCollege.ca. Everywhere you need them to be.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 2-0. Oilers lead the Rangers. We're getting ready for the second period of play. I can tell you, tonight's Hockey Fights Cancer jackpot, it's sitting at $1.3 million. The November bonus is at $629,000. Our next lucky winners, those will be drawn tonight. So get your tickets now at edmontonoilers.com/5050 and don't miss out on 2 chances to win big. Oilers trying to win big. They're up 2-0 as we've dropped the puck. Started the second period. Rangers are on the power play. There's 49 seconds remaining in it. And the penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Oilers getting a shorthanded goal on this one late in that first period by Darnell Nurse. Puck comes into the Edmonton zone. Panarin back to the blue line to Fox. He'll take a wrist shot and a save made by Skinner. Zibanejad on the left wing. Put it in behind the Edmonton net. Skip to the blue line by Ekholm. It does come out as Fox had knocked it down. And now puck brought in on the right side, and it's Panarin. Throws it cross corner. Zibanejad now in the left wing for Trocheck. Back to the blue line to Fox. Just underway here in the second. Oilers up 2-0 on the Rangers. Panarin has it on the right wing. Get the puck back to the blue line. Fox walks in. His shot, it's blocked, and it does come out after that went off the leg of Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Trocheck on the right wing to Panarin. Fires it across Zibanejad through the middle. Goes off the skate, comes to Panarin. Went to walk in, went off the end of his stick, and it goes over to the right wing. Panarin along the boards. Recovers, threw it in behind the Edmonton net. Penalty is over. New York 0-for-1 with a man advantage. Emberson set up in behind the Edmonton goal. We're 1:20 gone here in the second period. 2-0 Oilers lead as McDavid picks up the puck and gathers speed. To center ice, the pass to Draisaitl. He'll get in. He'll shoot. And a save made by Quick. Penalty coming up to the Rangers when they touch it. Bouchard on the right wing into the corner. It went off the stick of Draisaitl. And it's going to be a slashing call. And the Edmonton Oilers are about to go on the power play. 1:36 gone here in this second period. 2-0 Oilers lead. Trouba goes off for the slash. Power play presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. And learn more at atcoenergy.com. Edmonton Oiler power play coming into this one. 22nd in the NHL at 16.7%. The penalty kill of the Rangers, it's good. It's second in the NHL at 88.1. All right. Leon Draisaitl's getting something attended to. Got it all fixed up, and we're ready to go. Face off to the right of Quick. Oilers' first power play of the game. As Draisaitl will take the draw against Zibanejad, and Zibanejad was able to poke that puck all the way down the ice.
I mean, look at the caliber of players they use on their PK here. Zibanejad and Kreider.
Yeah.
Who's putting up the early Cy Young at 9-0.
Draisaitl gets the puck in. He put it to the middle. There was Zibanejad. Gave it to Miller, now to Zibanejad into the Oiler end, down the right wing. Goes to the right wing corner. Angle shot. Was going to hit the side of the net. Gloved by Skinner, and he'll play it down for Bouchard.
Again, no Zach Hyman, so the Oilers are playing Corey Perry.
Perry
spot.
He's in on the right wing and lost it at the top of the circle. Smith will get it out. Give it to Trocheck into the Oilers zone to the middle to Lindgren, and one pass too many. It doesn't connect with Smith, and flying out with it through center. Here comes Draisaitl over the line to McDavid. The shot off the post, and the puck to the right wing point. It's Bouchard, left wing to McDavid. Now to Draisaitl as he sets up on the right side into the corner to McDavid to Draisaitl. To McDavid. Comes up the right wing boards. Give it to Draisaitl in the corner. To the blue line, Bouchard hammers it high and wide of the net. And the puck will go around to Riley Smith. He'll get it out and dump it down the ice.
What a chance for Edmonton. Draisaitl found McDavid. Postage for Connor.
35 seconds to go in the man advantage. Oilers up 2-0 here in the second. Draisaitl brings the puck in to the Rangers zone. It goes to the middle, went off a carrot, comes back to the blue line. Ekholm to Draisaitl, now to McDavid out of the right corner. Steps up the right wing, all the way up top of the circle, across the middle, back towards the right wing, into the corner to Draisaitl. Draisaitl holds on to it, to the blue line. Ekholm fakes the shot. Didn't have a lane, though. Carrick right in front of him. To the right wing point for Nurse. His shot, and that one gets blocked. Nurse will keep it in. Has it on the left wing. Penalty now over. McDavid's pass to the middle, and that is broken up by Carrick. He'll get it out. Give it to Trouba. Went off his stick, goes into the Oilers zone. Puck goes right to Skinner. He'll cover it. Edmonton 0 for 1 on the power play, but they're up 2-0. 3 minutes and 45 seconds gone here in the second period.
And in a perfect world there for Edmonton, you would have hoped for an insurance goal. Connor head, quick beat, low blocker side. The good thing that's happened here is the Oilers have gotten some goals from people other than McDavid and Draisaitl.
Emberson bounce it out to center ice. Jeff Skinner in over the line, shoots it, gloved by Quick. He'll hold on.
Don't mind that. I mean, as good as he's playing, he's forced to take a D-zone draw there. Lively crowd tonight.
Yes, it is. It's got a Saturday night feel to it, doesn't it?
Obviously, Edmonton got a massive amount of snow today. You're in oil country, and you're in a... It always amazes me when some American writers come to Canada and make fun of the fact that there's snow, and I'm like, you do realize the game is played on ice. I'm just saying.
Yeah, exactly. I walked through the downtown Winterfest on 104th. It was wonderful. Lots of people outside having a good time. Puck dumped into the Rangers zone. It goes in behind the net. The right wing, Panarin's able to get it out to center ice. Lafreniere went to dump it in. Hit the stick of Kulak. Puck comes out. Fox over to Miller. He'll wire it in. Off the left wing. Kulak high in the air and out. Miller just inside his own blue line for Zibanejad. Up the right wing to Panarin to Zibanejad. Left side. Lafreniere to Zibanejad. Long shot off the arm of Skinner. Bounces towards the side of the goal. Zibanejad on the right wing for Lafreniere. He's top of the circle through the middle. Hit a stick. And a bit of a fly ball that goes right to Skinner. And he was able to hold on to it. 4 minutes, 44 seconds gone here in the second period. Vasily Podkolzin and Darnell Nurse scoring for the Oilers, both in the first period. Nurse's goal shorthanded. Connor Brown's got a couple of assists.
They credit him with an assist on the second goal as well.
Yeah.
There you go.
Face off to the left of Stuart Skinner. McDavid takes the draw against Brodzinski and goes to Ekholm. He's able to get it out. It's a bouncing puck. Goes just past Schneider after it's Nugent Hopkins. Has it right wing corner. Give it to the right wing corner for McDavid. Kapanen was in there too. To the blue line to Bouchard. His pass across goes just off the skate of Kakko and it comes out. Now brought in. Kapanen to Nugent Hopkins. His shot just off the arm of Quick. And the puck over to the right wing. Cleared out. It's dumped back in. Mancini to Schneider up the right wing for Cooley. Off his stick and into the Oilers zone.
Mancini played at Nebraska, Omaha for an Edmonton area product. Mike Gabinet. And you know who his grandfather was?
Who's his grandfather?
Claire Drake.
Oh, wow. Puck brought in by Lindgren on the left wing. The angle shot, stick saved by Skinner. Chopped towards the net. He'll glove it and hold on. Claire Drake was rocking last night, I can tell you that. Golden Bears the win over the U of S Huskies.
Yeah, they're down tonight 3-2 late in the third period in that game, but Alberta has started the year 12-1. And they've won the first 3 matchups against Saskatchewan. Bakersfield winning Daniel D'Amato in overtime last night over Colorado. Those 2 teams play tomorrow. And the Oil Kings, as you mentioned, Teddy Bear toss here tomorrow.
That's going to be, it'll be fun. Here's Panarin off the right wing and a stick save made by Skinner. On the right wing boards, Trouba to Panarin on the left. Comes out, lets it go off the shoulder of Skinner. Lafreniere to the left wing corner, got dumped down, gave it to Panarin. Dishes back to the point, Trouba, his shot, and it glances off of Podkolzin.
Good block by Podkolzin there.
Trocheck with it behind the Edmonton net. Around the left wing, Panarin, top of the circle to the blue line. Lafreniere will wait, he'll shoot, didn't get through. Lindgren hammers it towards the net, saved by Skinner. Puck back to the blue line. Panarin, right wing to Lafreniere. Now to Trouba, couldn't get it through the middle of the ice. Connor Brown gets it out. Up to Stetcher, dodges the hit from Trouba, and that is knocked out of play. We're going to take a break. We played 6 minutes, 34 seconds of the second period. 2-0. Oilers lead the Rangers. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hockey is back, and so is Play Alberta. Alberta's #1 sports book and the official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Cheer for the Oilers while scoring bigger offers, boosted odds, live betting, player props, and more. New to Alberta? New players now receive $200 in free bets just for signing up. Already a player? Get a $10 free bet for every $100 you bet. Download the new Sportsbook app and make your picks today. Bonus terms and conditions apply.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. As a musician, I'm drawn to the sounds of this great province. Whether it's the wind blowing down the Rockies, the rustling of grass across the prairie, or the sweet sound of a Ford Super Duty, it's all music to my ears. Speaking of Super Duty, with heavy-duty performance that's built for getting the job done right, it's no wonder this truck has Albertans singing its praises. The 2024 Ford Super Duty is available now at your Alberta Ford dealer. Just head on in today and tell them PB sent you.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer, we are here at Rogers Place. 2-0, Oilers lead the Rangers in what is a carnival-like atmosphere here this evening. It's got a Saturday night feel, an original 6-team in town. And the Oilers have been flying in this game, and they're up 2-0. McDavid, Nugent Hopkins, capping in out there with Ekholm and Bouchard. Zibanejad, Smith, and Kreider on the ice with Miller and Fox for the Rangers. The puck shot in by Nugent Hopkins. Miller goes in behind his net, sweeps it up the left side. It hits a stick. It'll go to McDavid. Tries to spin down the right wing to the blue line to Bouchard. He'll shoot it, and this save made by Quick. Puck on the right wing. Nugent Hopkins to Kapanen. Kapanen on the right side, checked by Zibanejad. He got it out to Smith, now to Zibanejad into the Oilers zone. Stood up by Ekholm. Loose puck to Bouchard. Off the glass and out. Going to roll down into the Rangers' end, and it's McDavid on the right wing. To the left, Ekholm will walk in. He'll put it in front of the net. Nobody there for Edmonton to get a stick on it.
Well, part of the reason is
Ekholm will bounce the puck into the Rangers' end on the right wing, goes to Kapanen. He'll hammer it towards the net, misses, wraps around the boards and down the ice. Skinner gave it away. Kako gets the puck to the slot. Here's Brodzinski. Shot. Nice save by Skinner. Rebound put wide. Penalty coming up to the Oilers.
Well, there's one where Stuart Skinner puts his team in the box. Mishandles the puck, and they end up getting a point-blank look at it. Second power play of the game.
A slashing call. And to the box for the Oilers is Derek Ryan. Second power play of the game for the Rangers.
So once again, I would assume Henrique and Nugent Hopkins will start the PK here.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
It might be Henrique and Janmark.
Yeah.
It's because RNH was on the ice a couple shifts ago. Playing with fire against this team.
8th best power play and the 2nd best penalty kill for the Rangers coming into this. Puck goes to the right wing point. Fox on the right side. Give it to Panarin on the right. Puts it off the end board. Zibanejad off the back door, and Skinner got across, kept it out. Janmark skates away. Up to Henrique. Chris crosses, comes in over the line down the right wing to Janmark. Oh, what a save made by Quick, but a penalty coming up to the Rangers. Great work by Henrique and Janmark on a 2-on-2 shorthanded. And we can go to 4-on-4 hockey now.
Cam, I got to tell you, I thought that play was offside. Hey, you said it.
Doesn't matter. It ended up in a power play at least.
And a hard
great play.
Yeah, solid play. So you put McDavid and Connor out here. Maybe with Ekholm and Bouchard 4v4.
So they'll go 4-on-4 for a minute 40. That's what's left in the penalty to Derek Ryan. Face off to the right of Jonathan Quick. All right, we get it all set up. Draisaitl to take the draw. Up against Will Cooley. Draisaitl wins it. Bouchard across to Ekholm, and he blasts it just over the net. Comes around the glass to the blue line, where Bouchard down the left wing goes off the stick of McDavid. Miller throws it across to Schneider. Now up the right side, Lafreniere. It's into the Oilers zone to the left wing, goes to the left wing corner. Bouchard took it away. Draisaitl to Ekholm. He'll bring it out through the neutral zone. Into Ranger territory, across to McDavid. Cuts through the slot, goes towards the net. In behind it, out to Ekholm off the outside of the goal. As Quick was trying to scurry back to the post. Schneider will get it to center ice. To Lafreniere into the Oiler end. To the left wing, the shot off the arm of Skinner as Lindgren let it go. The puck comes out. Here's Draisaitl with McDavid in over the line. Draisaitl to McDavid. To Draisaitl, scores! What a play! Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid, and it's 3-0 Edmonton.
Well, that's a thing of absolute beauty from the Edmonton Oilers, and that's where 4-on-4 hockey. I mean, the Oilers changed the 4-on-4 rule back in the 80s. They were so dynamic, and they've got the most dynamic duo today in the NHL, the highest scoring tandem in the league since 2015-16. Give and go, and Draisaitl has a yawning cage. No chance for Quick, nor Trouba, who was the last man back. 3-0 Edmonton.
16th of the year for Draisaitl. McDavid will get the setup. Both those players will have points 3 straight. 8:54, time of the goal. 3-0 Oilers lead. They score on the 4-on-4. Puck brought in by Brown. Goes to the right wing corner. It's out there with Nugent Hopkins. Comes free. Kreider, long pass to Zibanejad into the Oiler end. The shot pad save made by Skinner. Up the right wing, it's Nugent Hopkins. Into the Ranger zone. Holds onto it, waits right side to the middle. A one-time shot by Brown is stopped by Quick. Lindgren will get it out to Zibanejad at center, now to Trouba. Hammers it high and wide of the Edmonton net. Comes off the glass, and Draisaitl tried to go to the middle, and it went off his stick, goes into the Rangers zone. McDavid after it goes in behind the net. Over to the right wing. Now the Oilers on a very short power play. It's near the top of the circle. Smith's got it for the Rangers. Riley Smith into the Oilers zone. Looking for Carrick, but it'll go in behind the Edmonton net. That short power play now over, so both teams 0 for 2, man advantage. Oilers are up 3-0. We're here just over halfway through the second period. Comes up to the line, and Draisaitl able to work it out.
Leon's like, where's the hole?
He looked right back at the referee. Puck shot in, Emberson over to Stetcher. Up the left wing to Skinner. Get it out to Draisaitl to the middle. Here's McDavid. He'll come in through the middle. His pass for Emberson, and it doesn't quite reach the intended target, and the puck on the right wing. Jeff Skinner gets hauled down.
What?
Puck gets to the middle.
That's not a penalty. Holy cow. That's unbelievable.
Brodzinski in on the right wing to Kakko. Will shoot it wide of the Oiler net. Miller has it on the left wing point. Got it down the left side. Kakko's pass goes off at Derek Ryan and out. Mancini at his own blue line to Miller. Now down the left wing. Goes to Kakko. Behind the goal to Brodzinski. To Schneider on the left wing point. Kajula will disrupt things. And Nurse out from behind his net, or make that Kulak out from behind the net. Up the left wing, gets to center ice and dumps it in. Rims on the right. Jeff Skinner kicks it into the corner. Lafreniere there for the Rangers. Goes in behind his goal. Now up the right wing where he finds Panarin. For Lafreniere. Lost it. Stetcher. Right wing for Janmark. Back to Emberson. Up the left for Jeff Skinner. He's able to get the puck into the Rangers zone, but Lafreniere trying to clear it. He can't. Mancini will. For Trocheck. Fires it across to the left. Too far for Panarin. Stetcher will get it out. Janmark to Jeff Skinner. To Janmark into the Rangers zone. Throws it to the left wing corner. Trouba up the boards. Janmark will keep it in. Henrique to Janmark. Down the left side. Now to the slot. Bouchard scores! Evan Bouchard wires it upstairs. And the Oilers are up 4-0.
What a pass by Janmark. I mean, he's got 9 even strength points, and he doesn't play with McDavid or Draisaitl on this team halfway through the season. What a look. Doesn't have the greatest shot, but Rangers are looking down right now to see if it's goalie interference, but I don't think so. He's outside the blue paint. Adam Henrique.
Is that a shot? My word. Snapped it right upstairs, glove side on Quick. 11:58 time of the goal. Bouchard's got his 6th of the year. Edmonton Oilers have a 4-0 lead here on the Rangers as Ekholm comes into the New York zone and dumps it in. Fox goes to the end boards. Around to Smith. Got it past Bouchard and out. Dump back in. Fox. Right up the left side to Smith. Comes into the other end. Cuts across top of the circle. Lost the puck. It goes to the line. It comes to Fox. He'll walk in off the pad of Skinner. Skinner just got a piece to keep it out. Puck to the left wing point. Zibanejad had it go off his stick. Comes out. Bouchard from Janmark and Henrique at 11:58. Here's Bouchard up the left wing for Vasily Podkolzin. Now to Brown to Ekholm. He'll dump it in. It'll go over to the right wing. Mancini up the right side off the stick of Vesey. It goes deep into the Oilers zone. Just chops it up the left wing. There's nowhere to go. Stays in. Carrick will go in behind the net. Around to Schneider on the left wing point. Lost it, and McDavid comes flying out. He's through center. Now in over the line. On the left to Nugent Hopkins. A shot and a pad save made by Quick back to the point. Hammered towards the net. And that one by Kulak. It never got through. It's over to the left wing. And puck played out by Enstrom. Right back in is McDavid. McDavid turns to the left wing boards. Gotta go off the stick of Vesey, and it comes out. Now McDavid into the Rangers zone. through the middle, over to the left, comes up to the blue line. That's kept in by McDavid.
He's exhausted. He's got to get off the ice.
Mancini will go in behind his net. 6:10 to go here in the second. 4-0 Oilers lead the New York Rangers. BC will shoot it in. Emberson quickly across to Stetcher, up the left wing to Perry. Into the Ranger zone. He'll go to the net. He'll shoot it. That one was blocked. Couldn't get it through. And hit Mancini. Long pass for Cooley. He'll chase after it into the Oiler end. Taken to the end boards by Emberson. Brodzinski on the left side. Puck gets into the corner. Comes up near the blue line. Lindgren will shoot it. And that one drilled Brodzinski in front of the net. Cleared out by Emberson. Up to Ryan. He'll get the puck into the zone. On the left wing. Can't get a shot through. Puck cleared out. Here's Trocheck. Into the Oiler end on the right wing. Round the left wing boards to Lindgren. Got it to the corner. Stetcher for Edmonton with Trocheck all over him. They tie up on the end boards. Lafreniere and Ekholm get in there as well as it comes free. Perry has it left corner. Panarin dug it out of the skates of Perry. Back to the point for Fox. Over to Panarin. He'll shoot it. Scores. Shot off the left wing by Panarin. Got it by Skinner, and the Rangers get their first goal of the game. The Oilers lead is now cut to 4-1.
Well, Corey Perry had puck possession on the right side boards. Ekholm and Stetcher as well at one time had puck possession. And I wonder whether or not, basically Panarin shot that puck through the Edmonton Oilers' Stuart Skinner, and did it hit the blocker and deflect in on him?
It looked like it.
It almost looked like it was going wide.
It hit Skinner's arm and went in, and Panarin gets his 11th of the year. 15:02 time of the goal. Fox will pick up an assist. Puck gets flipped over the glass in the neutral zone. We're going to take a break. 4:52 to go here in the second period. Oilers lead the Rangers 4-1 from Rogers Place. It's Four Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Did you know that there are 9 Napa Auto Parts stores serving the greater Edmonton area and have been doing so for more than 50 years? Since Napa first opened in Edmonton, the community has grown and vehicles have changed, but you can always trust Napa Auto Parts to provide you with the expert know-how and the best vehicle parts. And if that isn't enough, every time you visit a Napa Auto Parts store when you present your AMA card, you receive an additional 10% discount on all retail parts and accessories. Visit your local Napa Auto Parts store for more offers and expert know-how. Napa Auto Parts is a proud fan of the Edmonton Oilers.
RS Breakers and Controls, Canada's leader in new, used, tested, and obsolete circuit breakers, MCC buckets, bus plugs, and switches. They have everything you need to maintain your aging electrical infrastructure, ensuring it operates as good as new. Their 24/7 emergency response gets you back up and running quickly, saving valuable time and money. Minimal generators or modifications needed, and like-for-like replacements mean no special inspections. Don't replace, repair your legacy equipment with RS. Visit rsbreakers.com.
When it comes to your new home, nothing should stop you from getting exactly what you want. Coventry Homes puts your needs front and center. They won't dig past your questions about customization, and making changes won't get you sent to the penalty box. With their customizable designs and flexible options, your game-changing home is within reach. Score big with flexibility. By Coventry Homes, the official builder of the Edmonton Oilers.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
4-1, Oilers lead the Rangers. 4:52 to go in the second period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We are here in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling. Home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. Vasily Podkolzin, Darnell Nurse, Leon Draisaitl, Evan Bouchard. They have scored for Edmonton. Artemi Panarin has the goal for New York. Face-off just outside the Ranger blue line. Miller with it in his own zone. He'll go across to Fox. Skate up the right wing. Into the Oiler end on the right side. He'll shoot towards the net. Off the stick of Ekholm. It goes wide. Miller keeps it in left wing point for Zibanejad. Now to Fox. Fox to the left wing corner. Saucers it through the middle. It goes right to Zibanejad, and his pass for Smith just missed the tap in. Puck near the side of the net. Here's Kreider. Oh, the save by Skinner got across, and he's able to stop Chris Kreider and hold on to it, and Kreider came close. Pushback here for the Rangers.
This is a high-event game.
Yeah.
We got 52 shots on goal. Edmonton's got 30 shots, and we're 35 minutes into this game.
I was joking in the pregame show that I'd love to see a 6-5 game. Well, not completely joking.
Right now, I don't want to see a 6-5 game.
No, I know. That's what I'm
I'll
saying.
take a 6-2 game because the Oilers have got 4.
Puck flipped all the way down the ice. It'll be icing against Edmonton. But you're right. It's very high event.
And the Oilers have scored some beauties in this game.
Yeah. Draisaitl to take the draw.
4 high-end goals.
Yes. Puck gets into some skates. Nurse will spin in front of the Edmonton net. Wheel back in behind it. Get it up the left wing for Vasily Podkolzin. At center ice, get the puck in. Trouba will go behind his net. He's got Connor Brown right in pursuit, and Brown now has the puck. Brown, centering pass off. A leg goes to the left wing corner. Along the boards is Trouba. Over to Lindgren. Up the left wing to the blue line. Brodzinski will get it out. Got Kako with him, and Cooley to Kako towards the net. And that one misses. Goes off the corner boards right to Podkolzin into the Oilers. Now up to Nurse. Off his stick into the Ranger end. Trouba out with it to Kako. Now back to Lindgren.
It's a tough pass there from Vasily. Just needed to make the simple play. Draisaitl was the simple play.
Draisaitl breaking things up, and he springs Jeff Skinner down the left wing. And he'll cut in towards the net, but forced to the end boards by Mancini.
Nice defensive play there.
4-1 Oilers lead, 3:15 to go in the second period. On the left wing, Henrique to Jeff Skinner. Goes into the corner, now to Adam Henrique. To Skinner, in behind the New York net. Off the boards to the right wing point. Emberson will shoot it. Pad save made by Quick through traffic. Puck played right out through the middle, and Trocheck at the Edmonton blue line is passed to the middle of the ice, and there was Janmark, and he clears it out.
Janmark's everywhere tonight. He's having a good game.
Emberson inside the Edmonton blue line over to Kulak. Center ice, Kulak will shoot it in. That's going to rim on the right. Derek Ryan along the right wing boards. Schneider right on him. Trying to dig this thing loose. Edstrom got it to the right corner. Mancini up the right wing to Trocheck. He'll get to center ice for the Rangers. He'll dump it in. Stetcher's got to go back forward. Good Edstrom on him. Edstrom is a monster. And the puck on the right side. Puck flipped up and out. Miller crosses his own blue line to Fox. Fox trying to shake off Caggiula. Now Caggiula will go off for a change. Left wing. Shot in by VC. Nurse to the inboards, pokes to the corner to Stetcher, now to Nugent Hopkins. His pass hits a stick. VC's got it left corner. Off the left side, the shot and the save made by Skinner. Quick offering by Carrick. The puck cleared out.
Puck went to the right guy there for Edmonton. They know Carrick well. He's an honest player, but he's not a finisher.
Zibanejad back to the blue line for Miller. Into the corner, Zibanejad. Going to get the puck to the middle of the ice. Stetcher's going to get it out to McDavid. At center ice, he'll dump it in. It goes right to Quick. Give it to Kreider. The side of his goal up the right wing for Zibanejad. On the backhand, he'll get it out. Finds Riley Smith. Smith over center ice to Zibanejad. Gets his pocket picked by Nugent Hopkins, who finds McDavid. Down the left wing, into the Rangers zone with Kapanen. Takes it to the left wing boards. Over to the right point. Bouchard to Ekholm. Ekholm will shoot it, and that one just wide. Kapanen picks it up in the right corner. Gets it in front of the net. That goes off a skate into the high slot. We're into the last minute of the second period. 4-1 Oilers lead. Brought in by Kreider. His shot, glove save made by Skinner. He'll hold on with 49 seconds to go in the second. We're going to take a break. 4-1 Oilers lead the Rangers from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Believing in yourself takes confidence. At Portage College, 93% of grads say their education gave them the skills and knowledge they needed for their careers. That's the kind of confidence that leads to great results. Learn more at portagecollege.ca.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50-50, presented by Rogers, is back and bigger than ever. The largest 50-50 in sports offers early bird draws, bonus raffles, and a main jackpot, which is growing by the second. With over $100 million invested across OilCountry, your support directly helps kids, families, and communities in need. Maybe you'll be our next winner. Get your tickets right now at EdmontonOilers.com and help make OilCountry a better place.
AGLC license number 696879.
Every year, carbon monoxide poisoning kills over 300 Canadians and hospitalizes many more. Carbon monoxide has no smell, taste, or color. But protecting yourself and your family isn't hard. A properly functioning carbon monoxide alarm can detect carbon monoxide and alert you to the danger. We've created a helpful carbon monoxide checklist to help you protect your household. Visit atco.com/co to learn more and download the checklist. ATCO. Portage College graduates are incredibly employable. How does Portage know? 99% of employers surveyed said they would hire a Portage grad. Get career ready at Portage College. Learn more by visiting portagecollege.ca.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 4-1 Oiler lead. 49 seconds to go in the second period. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. Face off in the Oilers zone to the right of Stuart Skinner.
Gotta get me out of this period. Still up by 3, Cam. Drop the puck stripes.
Draisaitl getting the heave-ho out of the face-off circle.
It's a right side draw, so Brown's going to step in here.
All right, up against Kako. Puck goes to the top of the circle. Panarin spun around, and it does come out. Draisaitl pass to the middle. Kulak, the puck holes into Draisaitl. He'll shoot it in. Quick out of his net, sets it behind the goal. 35 seconds to go here in the second period. Adam Fox drops the puck on the right. Panarin, cross ice for Miller. Brings it into the Oiler end on the left wing. Puts it off the end boards to Panarin, right wing corner. Draisaitl got the puck loose to Nurse. Now on the left wing to Kulak. Up the left wing boards. It doesn't get out. 10 seconds to go in the period. Nurse will try the right side. Draisaitl made sure it does get out. Now Draisaitl able to just get it in to the Rangers zone. Second period will end, and the Oilers will have a 4-1 lead through 40 minutes. And for Edmonton, outscoring the Rangers 2-1 in that period. You expected a bit of a pushback from the Rangers in the second, and at times, Bob, I thought they did.
Yeah, Edmonton's just got to do a little bit better job of puck maintenance, especially when Panarin's on the ice. He's finding loose pucks, and he's a dangerous player when you give him second chance opportunities. There's transition opportunities with Edmonton. A little bit of discussion here between the two benches. I think Cooley was a little assertive there with Leon Draisaitl at the end of the period. Will Cooley, of course, a protege of Oilers head coach Chris Knobloch. Had him down in Hartford in the American League, and he's become a real good player off to a great start. They don't have Hedl. Okay, and Hedl has 7, 8, 15, and 19 games this year. And now the Oilers don't have Hyman, who scored 54, and it was Leon giving a little bit of a love tap late there to Will Cooley.
With a big grin on his face, too.
But the bottom line is you're up by 3, heading to the third. They got their backup in there. The guys played. I mean, the 4 goals Edmonton have scored in this game.
Beautiful.
Beautiful goals. So see what transpires here in period number 3, Cam.
It's the last game of the road trip for the Rangers. And the Oilers are trying to close this one out. They're up 4-1. They are through 40 minutes. Bryn Griffiths, Rob Brown. They've got the second intermission for you when we come back. 4-1 Oilers over the Rangers through 40 from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. You know what I'm a fan of? Alberta. The wide open spaces, the highways and byways, and a rugged, beautiful terrain that I'm proud to call home. Maybe that's why I'm also a fan of my Ford F-150. It's tough, capable, and smart, which makes it a natural fit for roads like these. So if it's a new truck you're looking for, look no further than the truck Albertans love to drive, F-150. Head into your Alberta Ford dealer and tell them PB sent you.
CHED Edmonton. Trustworthy, dependable global news mixed with informed, authentic talk radio. 880 CHED. Edmonton's news. Today's talk.
A Chorus Entertainment radio station.
Stay connected with your community and enjoy the latest updates and exclusive access to concerts and events by becoming an 880 CHED Insider. Don't miss out on a single moment. Sign up now at 880ched.com and click on CHED Insider Newsletter to become a vital part of Edmonton's premier news and talk community. 880 CHED, Edmonton's news, today's talk, where Edmonton stays informed and entertained today and every day. At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Row Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Lindgren let it go, and the puck comes out. Here's Draisaitl with McDavid in over the line. Draisaitl to McDavid. To Draisaitl, scores! What a play! Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid, and it's 3-0 Edmonton.
Well, that's a thing of absolute beauty.
That's our Highlight Zone, brought to you by the Century Casinos. All in, all games, all season. Century Casinos with 3 great locations: Edmonton, St. Albert, and right next to the Edmonton International Airport. Welcome to the Winter Zone. And welcome to the second intermission. Bryn Griffiths along with Rob Brown at Rogers Place. And after 40 minutes of play, the Edmonton Oilers leading the New York Rangers 4-1. Wow. That Bob put it bluntly and very succinctly and very correctly. That was a high event period there. Lots of action.
It was. Again, the Oilers playing very well tonight. Winning races, winning battles. Anytime there's a mistake or a turnover by the New York Rangers, the Oilers are going north. And I think that we've seen in games past where the Oilers have struggled is there'd be a turnover and the Oilers were slow to attack. Tonight's the exact opposite. Every time there's been a bobble by the Rangers, the Oilers are going north and taking advantage of it, getting a lot of odd man breaks. Some pretty goals by the Oilers. Now, the Rangers came out, were much better in that period, but they're playing with fire.
Yeah.
As when you're down by a couple, you start pushing, and eventually you get caught in transition. And the 2-on-1 goal that we just heard, Connor and Leon, it was 4-on-4, and there was a break. The Rangers had a 3-on-2. One thing you can't do on a 3-on-2 when Connor and Leon are on the ice, miss the net. And the Rangers shooter missed the net, and all of a sudden, here comes back Connor and Leon. And it's funny, when you're a defenseman, you're always taught on a 2-on-1, do not let the pass go through. Trouba let the pass go through twice. It went to McDavid, then came back. I feel sorry for Jonathan Quick in this game. He has been under siege the entire night. He has been very, very good. But you look up the scoreboard, he's already let in 4 through 40 minutes. But it was high event that period. But the Oilers, I believe, have been in control this entire game, as they've been by far the better of the two teams.
You know, Rob, there were 2 real shifts where the New York Rangers were all over the Oilers, and they survived it, either through a big save or they were able to just kind of get it out of their own zone. But they were hanging on, and they were able to survive it. There have been times this season where they just have not been able to survive enough of those, but the New York Rangers were very strong for 2 of them, but they found a way to get through it. And you've got to think they're going to gain a little more confidence off of things like that.
Well, you're always going to have shifts where the other team is better, whether it's the last place San Jose Sharks or a top-tier team like the New York Rangers. There's going to be shifts where the other team gets their opportunities, gets their bounces. As you said, they can survive it or bend but don't break. And in those moments, you need a block, you need a big save, you need some puck luck. And I think the Oilers got all of that in that period. There's the fourth line, Kajula. Wonderful. The Oilers were getting a penalty, and the puck bounces out, and Skinner's kind of caught, and Kajula lays down, blocks the puck. Really good play by a fourth line guy. And there's been a couple big saves by Stuart Skinner. So this has been a very good effort by the Oilers. They realize they're playing a Ranger team that's probably a little tired, end of a road trip, and the Oilers also understand they've got a long stretch coming up ahead of them they want to feel good about. But the Oilers came out jumping. I think the shots were something like 9-1 to start this hockey game. Yeah. They have been the better team since the beginning. They've been in control. They've been rewarded tonight with pucks finding the back of the net. Now it's just a matter of going out here in the third period. The one thing the Oilers want to do is either extend the lead or keep the lead. They do not want the Rangers to come out and score an early goal in this period and have belief. The Rangers have enough guys in this team. They can score 3 goals in a period. But you just can't give them belief early. So the first 5 minutes of this third period, the Oilers got to continue to press, but press smartly. Do not give odd man breaks going the other way.
Hey, right off the top of the pregame show today, Bob and I were talking about the fact you just cannot continue to rely too heavily on 97 and 29 to do it all for you, that they would need a more balanced attack from everybody. And just kind of going through all 4 lines, and really, I think all 4 lines have played very well tonight. You know, for example, Matthias Janmark on the third line, I think he's having a great game.
I think Janmark's having a great season.
Yes.
I mean, he's got 10 points on the year. He's played well. He's been assertive. He's 10 points without any power play time. So he's got more points than Nugent Hopkins. Who is on your power play. More points than Bekolzin, who's on your second line. It's been a nice season. The goals that he set up tonight, Janmark, incredible patience on the shorthanded goal. And then just a nice little play on the Bouchard goal. Just he drew everyone to him and then finds Bouchard back through the slot. Janmark's been good. In a game that you've got 32 shots after 40 minutes, everyone in your lineup has played well, and they have. And this is was a test game for the Oilers, and so far through 40 minutes, they have been very, very good.
Hey, we got to talk about these 2 guys, too. Darnell Nurse played 15 minutes and 41 seconds in that period. Evan Bouchard, who apparently is feeling a little under the weather, you wouldn't know it, played over 12 minutes. Both guys have had an impact tonight.
Well, they have. Nurse was certainly missed in the games that he wasn't playing. He had been playing his best hockey in the last year leading up to his injury, and tonight he just carried on with that. He misses a few games, steps right back in there, scores a huge shorthanded goal. He's been good. And Bouchard, with Bouchard, to me, it's not the goal he scored. It's the fact he's played a very low event game.
Sure.
Defensively. And there's been a lot of high event moments for Bouchard defensively in the last 5-7 games. Well, in all honesty, most of this season. Tonight's low event. He's simple in his own end. He's making smart decisions without the puck. We know what he's capable of doing when he has the puck on his stick in the slot, and we saw that on the goal. But if he can take away the big mistake, he's a game changer, and that was a big goal to extend the lead on the play by Janmark. But that's what Bouchard's capable of doing. He's a guy that can beat a goaltender from distance, and he did on that one.
All right, Rob, thanks. We'll talk to you coming up on the post-game show. Looking forward to it. Oilers lead the New York Rangers 4-1 after 40 minutes of play. Shots in that period actually favored the Rangers 15-11, but the Oilers through 40 lead 32-24. So we're really looking forward to a third period coming up. We will tell you, though, the out-of-town scoreboard is coming up in a couple of moments. At the intermission is brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is your Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through Edmonton'sBestHotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 55 member hotels to choose from, offering their best value rates. Edmonton'sBestHotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
Hockey season is back. And so are the deals at Boston Pizza. Cheer on your team while ordering off their game day menu, or come in and see what great promotions they have going on. At Boston Pizza, they always have something craveable for you to enjoy. Boston Pizza, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Cheers to a great hockey season.
This is a message from the Canadian Red Cross. While most of us count down to the holidays, families in Canada and around the world count on the Canadian Red Cross. Help them support over 2,700 families affected by disasters in Canada this year.
Donate today at redcross.ca. Your donation will be triple matched.
Be a savvy Edmonton hotel shopper. Book through edmontonsbesthotels.com and receive up to $225 in cash rewards. There are over 55 member hotels to choose from, offering their best value rates. edmontonsbesthotels.com. Rewards with every booking.
This is Global News at the second intermission. I'm Zach Ferguson. The city says a Phase 1 parking ban for major routes begins tomorrow night at 7. No parking on roads that have seasonal parking route signs on them. That should last about 3 to 5 days. Also tomorrow, the city will activate its extreme weather response. Vulnerable Edmontonians can access open city facilities such as libraries and recreation centers to take respite from the cold. Anti-NATO protesters gathered in Montreal once again to demand Canada withdraw from the alliance. The protest comes a day after yesterday's demonstration organized by different groups resulted in arrests, burned cars, and shattered windows. Divest for Palestine says the protests were against the actions of the State of Israel and not Jewish people. Countries attending the COP29 negotiations in Azerbaijan have agreed on a deal to inject at least $300 billion annually in humanity's fight against climate change. The funding is aimed at helping poor nations cope with global warming and the destructive weather. I'm Zach Ferguson. Your next scheduled newscast will be after the game on 880 CHED.
Believing in yourself takes confidence. At Portage College, 93% of grads say their education gave them the skills and knowledge they needed for their careers. That's the kind of confidence that leads to great results. Learn more at portagecollege.ca.
When was the last time your electricity and natural gas provider made you feel like this? Low rates, no strings attached, year-round perks, and local energy experts who always have your back with Encore by Epcor. Find that carefree energy feeling at encore.epcor.com/carefree.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
For 2 weeks only, it's Black Friday savings at End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Save on laminate, luxury vinyl planks, loose lay, click flooring, hardwood, carpet, and more. Use our visualizer at endoftheroll.com to see it yourself. Plus, you could win your mortgage payments for a whole year. Terms and conditions apply. Maximum value of $25,000. Visit endoftheroll.com for details. Our Black Friday sale 2 weeks only at End of the Roll Flooring Centers.
12870 St. Albert Trail and now open at 580 Parsons Road Southwest.
Portage College graduates are incredibly employable. How does Portage know? 99% of employers surveyed said they would hire a Portage grad. Get career ready at Portage College. Learn more by visiting portagecollege.ca.
At the intermission, brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Bryn Griffiths back at Rogers Place after 40 minutes of play. The Edmonton Oilers 4, the New York Rangers 1. That's one of 15 games around the league. Let's take a look at the other 14. Time for the out-of-town scoreboard, brought to you by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Chicago at Philly this afternoon. It was the Flyers winning in overtime 3-2. In Calgary, the Flames beat Minnesota in a shootout 4-3. Seattle taking on the Kings in Los Angeles, and it was Los Angeles coming up with the victory 2-1. Colorado Avalanche traveled to Florida to play the Panthers, and it was all Avs. 7-4 your final in that one. Jonathan Drouin with a pair of goals for Colorado. In a shootout, Carolina and Columbus Blue Jackets win it this afternoon. 5-4 was the final there. Winnipeg Jets stumbled a little bit. They played in Nashville. Predators with a 4-1 victory. Roman Josi with 2 goals in that one for the Preds. Vegas on the road in Montreal, and it was all Golden Knights at the Bell Center, 6-2, 6 different scores for Vegas. Vancouver Canucks in the nation's capital take on the Senators, and Ottawa taking it on the chin, losing to the Canucks 4-3. Jake DeBrusk with 2 goals in that one for Vancouver. Boston at Detroit. It was the Bruins hanging on for a 2-1 victory in that game. Dallas taking on the Lightning in Tampa. Stars coming up with a very important 4-2 victory on the road. Utah at Pittsburgh tonight. It was all Utah, almost all Utah. It was 6-1. Final score for the hockey team. Sidney Crosby, by the way, congrats. The only goal in that game for the Penguins, his 600th NHL goal. Another final score, Devils beating the Caps in Washington. St. Louis visiting the Islanders on Long Island, and it was the Islanders with a 3-1 victory. Kyle Palmieri with 2 goals in that one for New York. And a final score, Buffalo at San Jose. Sabres winning 4-2. Next up for the Bakersfield Condors in the American Hockey League. They'll play tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock our time against Colorado at home. And tomorrow, it's the Oil Kings and Red Deer Rebels right here at Rogers Place at 4 o'clock. The Teddy Bear toss for 880 Chad Santa's Anonymous. Players are coming back onto the ice. We're going to take a break and come right back with the period. At the intermission is brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring. This is the Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
At the intermission has been brought to you by End of the Roll Flooring Centers. Let's get flooring.
Athletes know that to advance your career, you've got to be part of a winning team. So, what about you? Are you working for a winning team? Well, here's your chance to do just that. Brandt is a strong and stable industry leader with career opportunities across Canada. We have hundreds of positions available right now, from parts, sales, positioning technology, heavy-duty mechanics, and more. Be a part of a winning team. Earn your stripes by joining Brandt today. Find out more at BrandtJobs.com.
From the biggest stadiums to the coziest holes in the wall. From house parties to porch hangs to pride celebrations. From your favorite fuzz shop to your local Indian spot. From noodle bars to sports bars to salsa bars. There's a Molson with your name on it. Canadian Ultra XL. Molson. Everyone in. Must be legal drinking age.
Rogers is Canada's fastest and most reliable internet. We're made for Oilers fans. You can stream Brown's scoring down in the basement. And there it is! Watch Leon light the lamp in the living room. Spectacular! Connor scoring in all corners of the house. And Nurse notching a game winner in the nursery. Very quietly, of course. Rogers, proud partner and fan of your Edmonton Oilers. Edmonton comes all the way back! Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Oilers up 4-1 on the Rangers. We're getting ready for the third period of play. Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. As McDavid, Nugent Hopkins, and Kapanen will start it off with Bouchard and Ekholm. Against Zibanejad, Kreider, and Smith. Lindgren and Trouba on the back end. Right off the draw.
What was Kreider doing?
I don't know. He ran right into McDavid.
How's that not a penalty? I don't know.
Puck goes into the Rangers zone to the left wing corner. Kreider can't get it out. The left side, Smith will, but it's McDavid right back in with it. Left wing, Nugent Hopkins gives it to Ekholm on the point. Down to the left wing corner. Trouba, though, behind his net. For Lindgren, back over to Jacob Trouba, up the middle to Zibanejad. Goes to the Edmonton blue line. Matthias Ekholm, cross to Evan Bouchard, back to Ekholm. Ekholm to Bouchard. Now he comes through the middle of the ice. At center to Draisaitl. It hacked away from him. Miller out with it up the left wing. It's Panarin into the Oilers zone. Cross ice for Lafreniere. Behind the net to Trocheck. He gets thrown to the ice by Colson. On the right wing, Kulak will get it out through the middle for Connor Brown. He's got a couple of assists in this game. Comes in on the left across the Draisaitl. Just broken up before he could get to the one-timer. Puck cleared out. Panarin over to Trocheck. Skips over his sticks. Got to go get to it. And he does. In his own end to Keandre Miller. Miller up the left wing. Center ice will shoot it into the Oilers zone. Emerson helps it around the boards. Jeff Skinner made sure that it got out. Cooley has it in the neutral zone.
Too many men there.
Cooley will come in, shoot off the stick of Stetcher. It launches out of play. Minute 40 gone here in the third. 4-1 Oilers lead.
So the Rangers technically outshot Edmonton 17-10 in the second period, but the Oilers have scored 4 beauties, and it's needed to score beauties because Jonathan Quick wasn't going to have been anything up cheap early in this game. I mean, the caliber, the one-timer goal blast from Podkolzin. Oh, great-looking goal. Nurse activating for a shorty. Great goal.
Shot off the right wing, saved by Skinner. Puck comes back to the left wing point. Schneider to the middle. He can't get a shot or a pass through. Draisaitl will just get it out off of Cooley, and it'll go to Henrique on the left wing. Or make that Henrique was able to get it out. Henrique on the left side. Puck up to the blue line. It does come out of the zone. Stetcher for Jeff Skinner. Poked away from him. Comes back to Stetcher. Right wing to Emberson. Emerson waits just inside the Edmonton blue line.
Of course, Emerson spent a couple years with the Rangers organization playing for Chris Knobloch in Hartford.
Left wing to Stetcher. Will bounce the puck into the Rangers zone. Mancini behind his net now on the right wing. Off the right wing boards and out. Nurse has it at center ice. Now across his line to Kulak. Kulak over to Nurse. Now to Perry on the right wing. Went to shoot it in. Hit Derek Ryan. Side his own zone. Mancini up the right wing to Edstrom. Edstrom will dump it in. Carrick after it, but it goes over to the left wing. Sent back to the left wing point. Now Trouba from the right side is shot in a glove save made by Skinner after he got that pass from Lindgren. Skinner will hold on. 2:58 gone in the third. 4-1 Oilers lead.
Jacob Trouba is a hard-hitting player. There was some discussion in the offseason that maybe the Rangers were trying to offload his contract. His wife is a doctor, and he's heavily involved in several initiatives. This is a guy who's had 4 30-plus point seasons in the NHL. And he's in year 6 of a 7-year deal at $8 million.
Faceoff will be to the left of Skinner, and the puck to the blue line, and Miller had to go off his skates, trying to keep it in on the left wing.
Whoop.
And it's Trocheck will get it in front of the net. Comes across. Great save made by Skinner off of Lafreniere. Got it with the right pad. The puck up near the blue line. Oilers can't get it out. Panarin has it on the left wing. Waiting. Top of the circle left side. Dishes it across. Skips off the stick of Trocheck. Give it to Lafreniere. Now to Panarin on the left. To Lafreniere on the end boards. McDavid pins him up against those boards. They've got the puck tied up. Ekholm is the one that digs it out. Left wing to Nugent-Hopkins. Up the left wing, Fox was able to keep it in. Trocheck gave it away to Nugent-Hopkins. He'll get it up the right side. That pass a little far for McDavid, and Quick had to play it. Plays it out to center ice. Bouchard will shoot it right back in. Fox on the right wing. That doesn't get out. So this time, Miller rims it. Stetcher keeping it in. It goes to Zibanejad. He'll get it out off of Smith. Draisaitl back into his own end to Nurse. Up the right wing now to Connor Brown. Goes by him. Into the Rangers zone. Lindgren on the end boards. Hit by Podkolzin. Over to Trouba. Up the right wing to Zibanejad. He got it out to Smith to Zibanejad. Into Edmonton territory to Riley Smith. And that's chopped off his stick. And it's cleared out by Stetcher.
It's a great play by Podkolzin in the backtrack, though. He forces a turnover. The Oilers get a soft icing call against them. And the predictable score effects taking place. Edmonton had 31 shots on goal, about 4 minutes left. So Darnell Nurse now is tied with Tyler Myers. I would have never guessed this. Most current shorthanded goals by defenseman was 6. Paul Coffey had 9 in 1 year. He had 9 the year he scored 48. Thanks for coming out.
Holy. They dropped the puck. It wasn't right.
Now,
9.
Yes, during the 85-86 season, the year he scored 48 goals. He actually had as many shorthanded goals as he had power play goals that year. And you know what's crazy? There are a lot of people that think that was actually Edmonton's best team. Messier got hurt, he broke his ankle that year, missed a large stretch of the season during the middle of the year.
You and I always think 86-87
was the best team, but that's because they won.
Yes.
But the 85-86 team
was very good.
Was a very good team as well.
Connor Brown will bring it out, shoot it on net.
Which shows you how good Calgary was to beat them in 7. Flames were good all those years.
On the right wing, Kako will shoot it into the Oilers zone. Along the left wing boards, Emberson to the middle of the ice to Kulak. Up the right wing to Henrique. Just to the blue line and clear it out by Lindgren. Jeff Skinner's pass to Kulak. It's past him, so it goes deep into the Oiler end. And now Kulak can wheel out with it through the middle. Kulak just got the puck into the zone. Mancini up to the blue line. Now over to Schneider. Schneider to center ice. He'll shoot it in. 4-1 Oilers lead. 5:20 gone here in the third period. Kulak through the middle of the ice to Janmark. Janmark got through the neutral zone, but that was it. Zibanejad now to Smith into the Oiler, and down the left wing. His shot sailed it over the Edmonton net. That puck was on end. And out through the middle. It's Bouchard now on the right wing for Kapanen. Goes in behind the net over to the left side in the Ranger zone to the right wing point. To Bouchard down low. Scores! Connor McDavid was on the doorstep, and Bouchard found him. It's 5-1 Edmonton.
Another elite level goal from the Edmonton Oilers. I mean, this is highlight of the night material. Kapanen drops it back to the right point, and Bouchard one-touches one back against the grain back door, and Connor McDavid one-touches the puck into the net.
McDavid's 10th of the year, 5:49 time of the goal. Right at the side of the goal. Just had to tap it in. Nice setup by Bouchard.
And Kapanen's going to get his first point as an Oiler. And if he can give them, I mean, you know Hyman's going to come back from an upper body issue. He got belted against Arbor Xhekaj, got him in Montreal, and then Jensen, look out.
Kapanen in the Oilers zone. Looks like he was going to lose it. He didn't. Gave it to Nugent Hopkins. Oh, his pass got picked out of the air. Otherwise, McDavid was sprung down the right wing. Lafreniere got it in, but it's McDavid out with it up the right side. Now cuts to the middle, in over the Ranger line. To the left wing. Along the left wing corner boards to Nugent Hopkins. Now to Perry. Right wing corner. Now Perry will walk it in front of the net off the stick of Quick. Fox to center ice to Lafreniere. Got it just inside the Edmonton line and cleared out by Stetcher. McDavid from Bouchard and Kapanen at 5:49. Oilers up 5-1 here in the third period on the New York Rangers. Puck turned over at center, and it's Perry to skip it in. Ryan gets it on the left wing, but VC able to grind that thing out to center ice. Nurse over to Stetcher, back to Nurse. Nurse up the right wing, but that gets picked off. VC into the Oilers zone to the middle. Pushed ahead by Nurse. Goes to Kajula. He'll give it back to Nurse. Left wing corner in the Oilers zone. Nurse to Leon Draisaitl as he comes flying through center. In over the Ranger line on the right wing. Pass to the middle. That one goes off a leg. Comes in front of the net, and Quick's able to cover it up. We'll take a break. 7 minutes, 32 seconds gone here in the third. Connor McDavid has scored in the third period. The Oilers are up 5-1 on the Rangers. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Today, you can score at A&W. Enjoy a juicy grass-fed beef mama burger and fries for only $5. Available in-store or on the A&W mobile app at participating locations in OilCountry. This fantastic deal is available all day today at A&W.
Get ready for Freedom Ford's Black Friday blowout, November 22nd to 30th. Drive a Bronco Sport with up to $12,000 off. Payments as low as $125 weekly. Save $10,000 on Escapes for just $110 weekly. Trucks, $20,000 off F-150s at $203 weekly. Or a Super Duty at $290 weekly. Plus, no payments until 2025 and free 2-year maintenance. Freedom Ford's Black Friday blowout. Don't miss it.
When was the last time your electricity and natural gas provider made you feel like this? Low rates, no strings attached, year-round perks, and local energy experts who always have your back with Encore by Epcor. Find that carefree energy feeling at encore.epcor.com/carefree.
Customers are free to purchase natural gas or electricity services from a retailer of their choice. For a list of retailers, visit ucahelps.alberta.ca or call 310-4822 toll-free.
Today, you can score at A&W. you. Enjoy a juicy grass-fed beef mama burger and fries for only $5. Available in-store or on the A&W mobile app at participating locations in OilCountry. This fantastic deal is available all day today at A&W.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer. We are here at Rogers Place. 5-1 Oilers lead the Rangers. 7:32 gone here in the third period. Face off in the Ranger zone to be the left of Jonathan Quick.
Who's actually played pretty well.
Yeah. Oilers have had great opportunities in this game. Draisaitl wins a draw. Puck goes to the left wing point. Kulak off the corner boards. Goes to Draisaitl, gets it out to the middle, and Brown's shot is blocked. Podkolzin.
There's the retrieval, though. There.
Keeps it alive.
Yeah.
Rims it on the right, though. It did come out. So Emerson back into the Edmonton zone. Up the right wing, it hit Brown. Goes to Kakko. That's offside against the Rangers.
So Kakko's a restricted free agent. They have signed Alexis Lafreniere, who has established himself to a far greater deal than Kakko's at 18 and 13 goal seasons the last 2 years. I mean, last year, Lafreniere, the number one pick in the 2020 draft, had a 28 goal, 57-point season. Mentioned earlier in the broadcast, 3-year extension, $7.45 billion. Doesn't kick into next year.
Miller on the right wing to Lafreniere. He went to shoot it in and went off Ekholm's stick and out of play. Okay, face off in the center.
I mean, they got
outside the Oilers line.
They ended up getting Kakko. They won the lottery that year, moved up, got the second overall pick in 2019, and then Lafreniere went number 1 in 2020. And they are missing Hedl. It was a late first-round pick in 2017. Went one pick before a guy that used to play for the Edmonton Oilers. Oilers' first-round pick in 2017, Connor Yamamoto. Hedl was the pick before that, and he's a good player.
Yeah. Jeff Skinner on the right wing. Play the puck down low in the Rangers zone. Panarin will fly it right across, and Trocheck will skate up through center ice. Now into the Oiler end, goes to the right wing corner. Good job by Ekholm to get a loose puck. Took it away, and Henrique just gets it out. It's right in front of the Edmonton bench. Ekholm over to his partner, Evan Bouchard. Oilers will change the forwards. Bouchard will wait in the slot to McDavid. Comes up the right wing. Now kicks it into high gear. Brings the puck into the right wing corner. Goes in behind the net. Gets to cap it in on the left wing. Trying to shake off Schneider. Schneider's lost a stick. Puck back to the line. Here's Nurse's shot. Save made by Quick. And the puck cleared out.
Good work by Kapanen, though. He won a puck battle on the boards. Freed up Connor McDavid for a look.
On the right wing, McDavid will dump the puck in. Smith to Mancini.
Good effects out there.
Very good. Round to Zibanejad. He'll get it out to center ice to Riley Smith into the Oilers zone on the left wing. Stops top of the circle. Stetcher closed the gap. Puck turned over. Here comes McDavid. He's got Nugent Hopkins 2-on-1 in over the line. Waiting. Pulls it. Shoots. Scores! Connor McDavid outweights Jonathan Quick. And the Oilers are up 6-1.
Second of the game for McDavid, 11th of the year. He's got himself another 3-point game. These guys did not want to go to the break. It was a great job of the blue line. Was that Stetcher that broke the play up for Edmonton, started the transition. Zibanejad was in chase mode. He boxed out his fellow number 93, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and Connor McDavid. As Mancini was down and out, and so was Quick. Makes it 6-1.
9:37 time of the goal. Lindgren in his own end. Rimmett won't get it out. Ryan keeps it in for the Oilers. Trouba goes into the corner with Kajula. Puck goes over to Ryan. Behind the net to Perry. Pulls it in front of the goal. Here's Perry trying to get a shot. But he got tied up. Now Quick gets into it with Kajula. Now Perry will get in there. Puck does come out of the zone, and it will break up. Vesey skates through center ice. He'll shoot it in.
That should have been a penalty to Quick. He's had a tough night.
Stetcher picking up the assist. Penalty coming up to Edmonton.
That's a 6-1 Mary Kay call there. Makeup call. I mean, come on.
Oilers will touch it.
holding call coming up against Edmonton.
Rangers will get their third power play of the game with 9:38 to go here in the third period.
Stetcher with his first point of the season on the McDavid's second goal of the night.
We'll take a break. 6-1. Oilers lead the Rangers here in the third from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Weather forecast? Ugh. Savings forecast? Cha-ching. Save up to $225 on a set of 4 select tires, plus a bonus $50 off any service of $150 at Fountain Tire until December 14th. Restrictions apply. Fountain Tire. We're on this road together.
At Northern Lakes College, students work, raise their family, and complete their certificate, diploma, or partnership degree. With NLC's supported distance learning model, you can do it all in a flexible online classroom. Programs in academic upgrading, business, health, human services, resource technology, university studies, and more, including a wide range of courses available through continuing education. Skate into your new career in a learning environment that works for you. NorthernLakesCollege.ca. Everywhere you need them to be.
This is a message from the Canadian Red Cross. While most of us count down to the holidays, families in Canada and around the world count on the Canadian Red Cross. Help them support over 2,700 families affected by disasters in Canada this year. Donate today at redcross.ca. Your donation will be triple matched.
Weather forecast? Ugh. Savings forecast? Cha-ching. Save up to $225 on a set of 4 select tires, plus a bonus $50 off any service of $150 at Fountain Tire until December 14th. Restrictions apply. Fountain Tire. We're on this road together.
Listen on air, online, and on the Radio Player Canada app. This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Cal Moon and Bob Stauffer here at Rogers Place. 6-1. Oilers lead the Rangers. 9:38 going to third. Derek Ryan to the box. Power play third of the night for the Rangers. They're 0 for 2. And the Oiler penalty kills brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Face off to the left of Stuart Skinner. Puck to the corner. Matthias Ekholm will blast it all the way down the ice. Quick will push it ahead so that it goes to Adam Fox. Holding the call against Ryan is Kreider. Cross ice pass off the stick of Trocheck. And the puck cleared out by Henrique. Fox up the left wing now at his own blue line through the middle to Zibanejad. Into the Oilers zone now to Kreider on the left, top of the circle. Taken to the boards, loose puck, gets to the line, and Janmark just got it out. Fox with it in his own zone. Fox on the left to Panarin, cross ice pass. That was read well by Janmark. He took it away, gave it to Kulak. He'll shoot it all the way down. The Oilers have killed off the first minute of this Ranger power play. Trouba to Lafreniere. Will come into the Oiler end on the left wing. Made a little move, went across, gets it over in the right side. A good hard shot and a nice save by Skinner. Coming across on a quick shot following up the play was Cooley. 49 seconds to go on the power play.
66 shots on goal in this game. Edmonton's out shooting the Rangers 36-30. Rangers were number 1 in save percentage coming in. Edmonton was 30th. The Oilers have scored 6 on 36. Skinner's had a solid start in Edmonton's net.
It's along the left wing boards inside the Edmonton zone, top of the circle. Comes through the middle, and there was Nugent Hopkins to swat it out of the air and get it down the ice. Trouba out from behind his goal. Up the left wing, the pass too far for Smith. Cleared out by Emberson. Trouba now through the middle, weaves his way to center, into the Oilers zone, forced over to the left side, throws it across the line, that goes off a skate, and Podkolzin out with it with Connor Brown. Down the left wing, Podkolzin to Brown, to the middle, and just couldn't quite get it through, and Nurse keeps it in. Left wing to Podkolzin. He'll shoot it, that one, just off the shoulder of Quick, and it goes out of play. 1 second left to go in the penalty to Derek Ryan.
Skinner's got a busted stick.
He needs a new one. That one is...
Like the one in L.A., remember that?
Yep.
Oilers still found a way to win that game. That was Game 6 in L.A. in 2023. Knocked the Kings out. We spoke about Yamamoto. That's who got the game winner. Klim Kostin had 2 that night.
A shot in cross corner. The penalty's over. Rangers are 0 for 3 on the power play. Oilers are up 6-1. We're here in the third. 7:25 to go. At center ice, Miller will shoot it in. It's on net. Skinner the save. Bouchard off the right wing glass. Past Lindgren. It'll go down into the Rangers' end. Miller getting to it before Jeff Skinner. Miller taken out to the end boards. Skinner got the puck loose. But it's Keandre Miller with control now for New York. On the left for Lindgren, but it gets by him. Around to Sam Carrick. Carrick taken to the boards, and Kajula got dumped down by Lindgren. It's going to be a cross-checking call, and Edmonton is about to go on the power play.
Cam, I'm going to say it right now. If Drake Kajula is your organizational 14th or 15th best forward and can come up and give you some minutes, he's fine. Yeah. I mean, he's played in the league before. He's had double-digit goals in the league twice. He moves his feet. I mean, he already knows what the deal is. The Oilers have got a CBA-mandated off day tomorrow. 3 days of practice, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, fly Thursday. We have to assume Hyman's a good chance to return for the game Friday in
Utah.
In Utah. Kajula's probably going back tomorrow to the minors to rejoin his Bakersfield teammates and his family who are there. Second power play unit to start here for Edmonton. Up by 5.
Oilers 0 for 2 of the man advantage. They're up 6-1 here in the third. Off the left side, a shot. That one hit. Bodies in front as Jeff Skinner let it go. Power play presented by Atco Energy. Your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. Nurse from the point is shot. Tipped towards the net, but it went off of Connor Brown. Under the right wing for Henrique. Back to the right wing point. Matthias Ekholm. The middle on the blue line to Nurse to Ekholm. Fires it across to Jeff Skinner. Had to chase after it left corner. Puck gets rimmed. Kept in on the right point by Ekholm. To Nurse. He'll take it to the right point. Crisscross. He'll get it over to Skinner. His shot off the shoulder of Quick. Puck in the left wing corner. Skinner to Nurse on the blue line. Now to Ekholm in the middle on the blue. Left wing for Skinner. Into the corner to Brown. Back to Skinner. He's up on top of the circle on the left side. Comes to the middle and to Brown. We'll give it to Skinner to the blue line. Ekholm, one-timer just off the blocker of Quick. Miller can't get it out. Kept in by Ekholm on the left wing point. 52 seconds left to go in the Edmonton power play. Left wing for Henrique. Side of the net to Brown. Give it back to Henrique on the left wing to the blue line to Nurse. Nurse to Henrique. Over to Nurse, but that got picked off, and Zibanejad will bring it out. He'll hammer it towards the net a long ways out. He was near the end of the shift, and a pad save by Skinner. Ekholm behind the Edmonton goal. Oilers still with the man advantage. Up the right wing to Draisaitl. Draisaitl at center to McDavid. And over the line to Nugent-Hopkins. Back to the left wing point for Bouchard. Left wing to Nugent-Hopkins. Side of the net for Perry. Trying to keep it alive, and he does. And it goes over to the right wing. Penalty over here in a couple of seconds. Draisaitl along the right wing boards. Edmonton now 0 for 3 with a man advantage. Puck goes to the point, but it had come out over the blue line and back in. It's offside against the Oilers. We'll take a break. 4:42 to go here in the third. 6-1. Oilers lead the Rangers from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Help turn off hesitation. Turn off doubt. Turn off fears. The YMCA is a charity that helps people turn off whatever's holding them back so they can let their potential shine. With your support, you can help us turn on confidence, connections, and possibilities. Whether it's supporting families, building life skills, or fostering well-being, the YMCA offers a wide range of programs that empower people to shine their brightest. Visit our website to see how you can help today.
Legacy Heating and Cooling jingle auditions, take one for Gene Principe. Are you ready, Gene?
Ready. I'm not just here to make a thermo a couple of bucks. I'd never just microphone it in.
Take one.
Call Legacy. Call Legacy.
Nice.
Boom! I'm a musical genius.
Legacy's going to love this for furnace season.
What's not to love with no interest and no Princip payments for 1 year?
Are you always like this?
Yep, unlike a furnace, I have no filter.
Legacy Heating and Cooling.
Experience a game day meal that's second to none. Fanfare with Skip is your all-star lineup of local restaurants this hockey season. Watch Jack Michaels give you the play-by-play on each restaurant's connection to the community and our team. Visit EdmontonOilers.com/skip to watch this month's episode with PM Lounge. Then open your Skip app and tap in an order with exclusive fan access to a deal each game day during the month.
Did somebody say Skip?
Proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
All games, all season. You're listening to the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, Cam Moon along with Bob Stauffer. We are in the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home and no payments, no interest for 1 year. 6-1 Oilers lead the Rangers. We're down to 4:42 to go in the third period. Shots now 38-32 for Edmonton. Face-off outside the Ranger blue line. Mancini forced back in his own end by Henrique. Came loose. Brodzinski to the corner. Jeff Skinner trying to center that, and it's knocked down by Quick. He'll cover it up. Connor McDavid with a couple of goals here in the third period. He's got an assist to go with that. 3-point night. Connor Brown with a couple of helpers. Same with Matthias Janmark.
5 players with multiple point games.
Draisaitl as well.
Bouchard.
Bouchard 1-1.
And a much needed off day for Edmonton. We'll share a little bit of information with you. The team's been running through a bout on top of some injury issues with Arvidsson and Hyman and obviously Nurse. Some illness has hit the troops as well.
Brodzinski in on the left wing into the Oilers zone. Turns, goes back to the right wing point. Mancini will shoot it. That hits somebody in front. Comes in front of the net. Nice save by Skinner. Covers that up. Cooley was on the doorstep and got an opportunity in front of the Oiler net. But Skinner was able to keep it out with 3:59 to go in the third. Cooley actually batted it towards the net. That was a really good stop.
It's funny because there were some thoughts that maybe Raphael Lavoie could become Cooley. Raph was claimed by Vegas. We're cheering for Raph. 25 and 28 goals last 2 years in the A. He has struggled. 1 goal and about -10 for Henderson so far this year.
Podkolzin up the right wing to Kapanen. Kapanen will get the puck into the zone.
And Derek Ryan is centering this line and not Connor McDavid.
But Colson on the left wing.
This is
it's
a mix.
It's a bit of a blender here as Lafreniere steals it to Trocheck. He scores. Or Panarin, pardon me. Panarin gets that shot away after Lafreniere broke it up.
And what did we say going into the second period? They got one guy that's on it. And that guy was Artemi Panarin. He's got both goals in this game.
Yeah, that was broken up by Lafreniere, and Panarin just whistled that one up high to the stick side on Skinner to make it 6-2 for the Oilers. 16:29 time of the goal.
You hate to give one up late like that in a game like this, so.
And Panarin second of the game, 12th of the year. McDavid will turn it up the middle, find Nugent Hopkins. On the right wing, goes into the right wing corner. Kapanen gets it loose, over to Nurse, shoots it wide of the net. Puck on the right point, Stetcher. Down the right wing, bounces it off the end boards. Fox up the right wing side will get it out to the neutral zone. Center ice, shot in by Vesey. Skinner will set it behind the net. So Panarin from Lafreniere at 16:29. Out from behind his net is Evan Bouchard.
I mean, it's a 4-goal Oiler lead, and the Rangers sitting back at a 1-2-2.
On the right wing, Carrick up the right side of Vesey, off the boards and out. It's drilled right back in, and it's Schneider along the right wing. Up to Edstrom, just got it out. Knocked back in by Jeff Skinner, took the hit from Edstrom.
That's a size mismatch. Edstrom is 6'6", 248 pounds.
Schneider to center ice. Flip it into the left wing corner of the Oilers zone. 2 minutes to go here in the third. 6-2 Edmonton leads.
I got him on the 248, just so you know.
Broken up just inside the Ranger line. VC will shoot it down the ice. It's icing against the Rangers.
I mean, he's a big unit out there.
He is a large customer. Face-off will be to the right of Jonathan Quick.
Would Steve McIntyre have been the biggest man you ever saw back?
Oh, yeah. McIntyre was a monster. Tough customer, too. Puck back to the left wing point. Kulak off the left wing boards. It gets to the corner.
I apologize. Edstrom was only 241.
Oh, well.
For the Russian judges that are scoring at home on tonight's broadcast. So 241, which I refer to as 2003.
Puck flipped in by Podkolzin. Here's Trouba on the left wing. That misses Cooley. No, it touched his stick, so it won't be icing. Cooley in on the forecheck. Dumps down Emberson. Emberson gets back up. Got it around it near the point. The shot from the right point by Fox is redirected. Saved by Skinner. Kajula on the left wing boards. Gets there with Brodzinski. It comes out to Ryan as we're coming up to the last minute here in the third. Derek Ryan shoved off of it by Miller. Miller rims, kept in by Corey Perry. Perry to the left wing side. Over to the right. Cooley gets control for New York. The right wing for Kako. Kako to Brodzinski on the right side. He'll shoot it. Hits the end glass. Fox will keep it in. Now gets to Cooley in the slot. Won't get a shot away. Not with Henrique on him. Tied him up. Kajula will give it to Perry. He'll get it out off a Stetcher as we're down to 25 seconds left. Fox on the right wing for Carrick. Carrick comes into the Oilers zone. Got it in front of the net. And that one goes off of Edstrom. And Skinner will skate out. Last 8 seconds now on the right. Janmark trying to go towards the goal, but poked away by Schneider. This one will come to a close. The Edmonton Oilers, full marks. A 6-2 win over the New York Rangers, and Edmonton gets their 11th win of the year. Oilers started early and kept it rolling. 6-2 the final over the Rangers. McDavid gets a couple.
Yeah, it was a dominant performance from the Edmonton Oilers Hockey Club.
Good way to end it off after and not playing till Friday. And for Edmonton, solid game here tonight as they defeat the New York Rangers by a score of 6-2 here at Rogers Place. Multi-point games for McDavid, Draisaitl, Brown, Janmark, and Bouchard. Stuart Skinner solid at goal. 33 saves on 35 shots. Skinner improves to 7-6-2 on the year. Oilers needed a bounce back after the Minnesota game as we head downstairs to Brendan Escott.
Yeah, we're joined by Connor Brown here. And Connor, we'll just start with your overall assessment of a big win here in the last stretch of home games.
Yeah, it was a big win. Obviously, going into a break, you're going to sit on that one. So it was nice to come out and have a good performance. I'll start with a good first period and build it off that.
You feel like you guys seized the opportunity to empty the tank here a little bit, knowing that there was a bit of a layoff here after?
Yeah, I mean, there's some motivation knowing that you got a little break coming up. So, like I said, it was a good team effort. I thought, we rolled the lines, we played hard.
What does the break look like for you as you guys try and maintain a little bit of momentum out of this win?
Recovery. We've been traveling East Coast, West Coast, so a little recovery coming up.
Thanks, Connor.
Yeah, no problem.
Guys?
All right, there's Brendan Escott downstairs with Connor Brown. Connor Brown with a couple of assists in this game, finished +2. Edmonton wins it 6-2 over the Rangers.
Yeah, you gotta like what you got to like what we saw tonight from a lot of the guys, right? I mean, that was and it was a caliber. They scored some terrific high-end goals in this game tonight.
Yeah, pretty goals. Oilers play well. Didn't give up a whole lot when they did. Stuart Skinner was there to make saves. Now you got a little bit of time, some practice time, which I'm sure the coaches will appreciate.
Well, they got a day off tomorrow. They need it. They needed this, right? You score a shorthanded goal often, you win games. Face it.
Yep.
It's a huge swing of momentum late in that first period, and the Edmonton Oilers never really looked back after that.
Absolutely not. 6-2 the final. Oilers over the Rangers. Connor McDavid with 2 goals. Evan Bouchard, Leon Draisaitl, Darnell Nurse, Vasily Podkolzin, all scoring for Edmonton. Stuart Skinner, 33 saves. Oilers get the victory now 11-9-2. The Rangers drop to 12-6-1.
We're going to go to Salt Lake. You and me have not been to Utah. Have you ever been to Utah?
Never.
I flew once through there way back on my way to go see the Chiseler in Palm Springs back in 1986-87. But I've never actually been to Salt Lake. But one of the things that's happened for Utah is they've lost a couple defensemen. They went out and got Sean Dursey and they got John Marino. They've missed those guys. Former Oilers prospect Michael Kesselring. Bruce Kurlock. You met Bruce. Yep. He was the guy begging me, you got to tell Edmonton not to trade this guy. He's going to become a second-pairing right-shot defenseman. Well, guess what?
He's become exactly that.
A second-pairing right-shot defenseman. And what are the Oilers looking for? A second-pairing right-shot defenseman. But he's had to play a little bit more. Gunther had an unbelievable start for them, and he's totally cooled off. So we'll see what happens in Utah. It should be a challenge, to say the least.
Yep, looking forward to that. Looking forward to watching a teddy bear toss game tomorrow here at Rogers Place. The Oil Kings and Red Deer at 4 o'clock. This one, a 6-2 win. The Oilers defeat the New York Rangers. Our Rogers postgame show is coming up next.
Exclusive live interviews, expert analysis, and game highlights. This is the Rogers postgame show. Once again, here's Bob Stauffer on the Oilers Radio Network.
It's Bouchard now on the right wing for Kapanen. Goes in behind the net over to the left side in the Ranger zone to the right wing point. To Bouchard down low. Scores! Connor McDavid was on the doorstep, and Bouchard found him. It's 5-1 Edmonton.
Another. That indeed made it 5-1 at that stage, and that's the Highlight Zone brought to you by Century Casino. All in, all games, all season. Century Casino, 3 great locations. Edmonton, St. Albert, next to the Edmonton International Airport at Century Mall. Welcome to the Winter Zone. The Oilers, they paced the Rangers. Final score 6-2. This is the Rogers postgame show from the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
Hey, Paul Brandt here. As a musician, I'm drawn to the sounds of this great province. Whether it's the wind blowing down the Rockies, the rustling of grass across the prairie, or the sweet sound of a Ford Super Duty, it's all music to my ears. Speaking of Super Duty, with heavy-duty performance that's built for getting the job done right, it's no wonder this truck has Albertans singing its praises. The 2024 Ford Super Duty is available now at your Alberta Ford dealer. Just head on in today and tell them PB sent you.
Hey, Edmonton. Big moves need big talent, and AMJ is your go-to partner. For all local residential and commercial relocations, AMJ delivers a smooth, stress-free experience. AMJ, your team for every move. Contact your local branch today.
This is the Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Trouba up the boards. Janmark will keep it in. Henrique to Janmark down the left side. Now to the slot. Bouchard scores! Evan Bouchard wires it upstairs, and the Oilers are up 4-0.
And that's the Alberta Blue Cross Travel Insurance goal of the game. Health, dental, travel. We've got the coverage you need. Visit ab.bluecross.ca. As Evan Bouchard picked up a goal assist. That goal made it 4-0. Edmonton ended up winning 6-2. That's our insurance goal of the game. We bring aboard our inside the game analyst, Rob Brown. Rob, the Oilers scored some beauties tonight.
They did. They were the better team right from the very drop of the puck to start the game. The shots, I think, at one point were like 9-1. And Jonathan Quick, it's funny, Jonathan Quick lets in 6.
He played good.
It could have been 10. This is by far the best effort from the Oilers through the first 22 games of the season. They created from top to bottom. The first, second, third, fourth line all played well. Defense played well. Penalty killing again, another clean sheet for them. Their speed. It's funny they talk about they're not as fast as they were. They played with speed today. They were aggressive on the forecheck. They did not give the Rangers any chances to have time and space to make plays. So the Rangers were forced to make plays quicker, and they turned the puck over a bunch of times. It was a very good night for the Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah, it was. And it was throughout the lineup. A couple unsung heroes. I mean, but Colson finally gets rewarded. You know the players are stoked for him. Rob, he's often on the ice for a 10:30 practice at 10:05. Before the coaches are out there, he's doing puck touches and one-timing pucks when the coaches do come out, and he one-timed that one home from Leon.
Well, what I love about him is he's appreciative of his opportunity. Things didn't go well in Vancouver. He comes here, and at first he's just trying to find a way to stay in the National Hockey League. Now he's trying to find a way to stay in the top 6. He sees the opportunity that he has right here. There are things that he needs to work on, and he is. Players notice that. Coaches notice that. You're not going to stay in the top 6 if you got zeros beside your name for goals as the season moves along. He knows he has to have production, and that was a really nice goal. It's funny, he had a one-timer earlier in the game. He missed by about 6 feet. He gets a second opportunity, makes no mistake. A confidence builder. He's done everything he's supposed to do except score. Hopefully this goal will give him a little bit of confidence going forward.
Matthias Janmark. He has more even-strength points than Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and he was involved in the shorthanded goal as well.
He's been outstanding. We talked a number of times, you and I, on the radio about there's probably about 5 or 6 players on the Oilers that have played to their potential this season. And I believe Janmark is one of them. I think he's given you a solid effort each and every night. And the 2 goals that he set up tonight, the one that you just had where Bouchard scored, he sold backdoor the whole time. All the players are looking at him. He sells that, then finds Bouchard wide open. That's a nice play. And the one that the shorthanded goal, and that to me changed the game. The Oilers dominated. Quick kept them in. They get the goal by Podkolzin, but then they take a penalty. And you're thinking, if the Rangers score here in the last minute of play on their power play, all that work, and then all momentum goes to the Rangers. It appeared that they were horrible. They could be tied. Janmark makes a nice play. Doesn't throw comes around behind the net. Could have stuffed it, but Quick had read it. And he realized that, so he holds on to it, and then he sells it. He's skating out of the zone. All the Rangers bought it.
Yep.
Nurse jumps in, and he puts it perfectly for Nurse. Like, Nurse skated right into it. That is a wonderful play. And Janmark is a big reason that this Oilers penalty-killing unit has started to go 7 straight games without a goal against. So I agree. Janmark was fantastic in this hockey game today and has been all season long.
All right, Rob. They get a break, and they need a break because they got a little bit of illness running through the team. We haven't seen Hyman or Arvidsson on the ice. Hyman got the double whammy, got hit by Arbor Xhekaj in Montreal, and then Nick Jensen sort of whiplashed him in Ottawa. Usually it's minimum a week for a concussion or concussion-like symptoms. I think there's a chance he's back in Utah, but the team gets a CBA-mandated off day tomorrow. Then they got 4 practice days before they play against the Utah Hockey Club on Friday.
It's important for a few reasons. And I think was it Connor Brown after the game was talking about that they have traveled a lot. They're tired. So you want to get rest, and they will. But also, a lot of these guys are family guys. You've been away a lot lately. This gives them a reset. Be around the family. Be around the wife. Be around the kids. Get that quality time in. Feel good about yourself. And then you come to practice. You don't get a lot of practice time in the National Hockey League anymore. They get solid practices. There's things that certain players, you talk about Podkolzin, wants to work on. You have that time this week to be able to do that. And to be able to do it after a win like this, it changes the entire mood in the dressing room. If that score was flip-flop and you had 6 days off or 5 days off, it would have been tough coming to practice every day. But I've always found on teams that I've been on, if you've got an extended break between games, that last game, that is one of your best efforts of the year because you want to feel good, and the Oilers should. until they play again, because this was a really solid effort.
Rob, great stuff.
Sounds good, Bob.
Smart Play of the Night's brought to you by Catelli Smart Pasta with all natural ingredients. A smart move for your next meal. Look for the box. The next time you shop, we're going to give it to Matthias Janmark for his 2 setups. First on the shorthanded goal from Darnell Nurse, and the second on the rip job from Evan Bouchard. Oilers beat the New York Rangers 6-2. This is a Rogers postgame show on the Oilers Radio Network.
Sobeys and Safeway Liquor are stocked with spirits, wine, and beer for all your get-togethers. So, whether you're celebrating the holiday season or hockey season, check out Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers.
Over the last decade, the world of work has changed dramatically. It's a change that can cause a disconnect between a company and its employees. But a partnership with Aon can help by making decisions that create a more flexible, engaged, and resilient workforce. Aon's experience and expertise, global understanding, and advanced analytics ensure that every client is better informed and better advised so that they can make better decisions. Whatever the next decade brings, Aon is in the business of better decisions.
It's game on at City Ford. With an all-star lineup of 2024 Ford favorites, save up to $5,000 on Escapes, up to $8,000 on Bronco Sports, and up to $16,000 on F-150s. Plus, find 0% financing options available on all 3 vehicles. Score an all-star deal today and spin and win an iPad, Oilers merch, Costco card, even a trip to Vegas. Visit City Ford on the St. Albert Trail.
Sobeys and Safeway Liquor are stocked with spirits, wine, and beer for all your get-togethers. So, whether you're celebrating the holiday season or hockey season, check out Sobeys and Safeway Liquor, proud partners and fans of the Edmonton Oilers.
You're tuned in to the Rogers postgame show on the official voice of the Edmonton Oilers, 880 CHAD, and on the Oilers Radio Network.
Let's go to the out-of-town scoreboard. It's presented by Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers. Tomorrow here at Rogers Place, Teddy Bear Toss. I think they're almost sold out. A matchup against the Red Deer Rebels. The Oil Kings are starting to get rolling, and the Rebels pasted Victoria tonight, 7-3 down in Alberta's, I'd say, second-best city. Next to, of course, Edmonton. Sorry, Calgary. All right, just having fun. There's lots of great cities and towns in Alberta. Meanwhile, Bakersfield Condors tomorrow at 2 o'clock will be playing Colorado. They beat them Friday in overtime. Daniel D'Amato, guy on a AHL, ECHL deal, scored the GWG and OT. Noah Felp had the other. National Hockey League. You know how I talked about the fact that Dylan Gunther had gone a little bit quiet for the Arizona Coyotes? Well, Jeff Chow, friend of mine, who I went to university with, and unlike myself, finished not 1 but 2 degrees. He's a lawyer here in town. He sent a quick text to me saying that 2-1-3 tonight for Gunther as Utah hammers Pittsburgh 6-1. Sidney Crosby becomes the 19th player in NHL history with 600 career goals in that game. New Jersey 3-2 over Washington. Columbus a 5-4 shootout victory over Carolina. Nashville hands the Jets just their 4th loss of the year. Final score 4-1. Islanders 3-1 over suddenly slumping St. Louis. Buffalo, they're starting to get rolling a bit. They double up the San Jose Sharks by a score of 6-4. Earlier in the day, we had Vancouver take DeBrusk with a pair, 4-3 victory, Vancouver over Ottawa. Vegas destroys the Montreal Canadiens by a score of 6-2. Colorado 7-4 over Florida. Colorado started to go. Flames gave up 2 late ones, but one in a shootout, 4-3 over Minnesota. LA beats the Seattle Kraken by a score of 2-1. And Matvei Michkov scores a GWG on the PP in OT as the Philadelphia Flyers beat Chicago by a score 3-2. This is the Rogers postgame show, Oilers Radio Network.
Proudly headquartered in OilCountry, Capital Power is delivering reliable and affordable power today while building clean power systems for tomorrow, creating the balanced energy solutions communities across Alberta and North America can depend on. Visit capitalpower.com to learn how they are powering change by changing power. Be part of their energy and join Capital Power as we all cheer on our Edmonton Oilers on their quest to win it all.
Chemco is more than just a trusted local name. Chemco has been building industry across Canada for more than 60 years. From engineering through to commissioning, construction, maintenance, and beyond, Chemco's multidiscipline approach stands firmly on the belief that Chemco cares. It's not just what they do, it's how they do it. Visit Chemco.com and discover how they can support your project today. Chemco, proud fans of the Edmonton Oilers, serving and supporting communities across Canada for over 60 years.
Let's go to the Molson Cup 3 Stars, presented by Molson, the official beer of the Edmonton Oilers, whether it's Canadian Ultra Exporter itself. There's a Molson. Your name on it. You must be of legal drinking age. Third star tonight from the Edmonton Oilers, scoring his first goal as an Oiler. Vasily put goals and ripped one home on a setup from Leon Draisaitl. Second star, the pair of assists. Matthias Janmark, he's got 10 points on the season. He's actually now outscoring Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. First star, 2 goals and an assist for a guy by the name of Connor from the Edmonton operation. Connor McDavid, by the way, has 8 goals and 18 points in his last 8 games. So sort of his traditional rate of offensive productivity. The Rogers postgame show is heard following each of our NHL broadcasts. Oilers return to action, the first of back-to-back games. They'll go Friday in Salt Lake, Saturday in Denver, Colorado. For my play-by-play partners this season, Cam Moon and Jack Michaels, Rob Brown, Brent Griffiths, Brendan Escott, studio producers. It was Angie Quinnell and Eamon Hashem tonight.